All right, I have officially started the recording. You may proceed with the recap.
Whoa! You're going to get the silent, quiet whisper ASMR because I can't talk super loud. But last time, after multiple times of me passing out and being tired as fuck, we entered Azalea's hometown that I can't remember how to pronounce, but it's fine. But before we did that, we had an incident with the chicken. But it's not a chicken anymore. It's a big old bird phoenix thingy bobber. Yeah, it's real cool now, and it really, really listens to Todrin. Sorta, kinda, maybe a lot. It's really weird. It's actually Elliot's bird. It's very weird. We don't know what to do about it, so we told it to go back to being a chicken, and it went back to being a chicken, and then we went to Azalea's hometown, where we met her family, extended family, more family, a very protective father that thought she was bringing a harem of boys into the house. Am I wrong?
Nope.
No,
Exactly.
I'll have you know I am not part of any harems here.
You stayed in the cart, but
Listen.
as far as Azalea's father is concerned, she pulls.
The father thought
Two
that
bagging.
Bagging as many as people as Trey bagging.
Alright, I hate you.
Should have given me a third inspiration. I would have kept my mouth shut.
Anywho, after we found out that she's not actually bringing a harem of boys, he's just an overprotective father on the major scales. Your mother is a worrywart that thinks that she's in major trouble when she accidentally reveals that she was taken captive by a cult and then was separated from her friend and hasn't seen her friend Kane in a very long time. And apparently Kane showed up, but they didn't tell the grandma about it. It was a whole adventure.
Drama.
They met the sister who's apparently sassy and she's like, you gotta update your style, Azalea. She's like, yeah, I have my beats though. She's like, yeah, but you could be better. And Azalea went, shut up. And had no other retort than that. She found out that one of her cousins actually may or may not be connected to Sonia. We don't know. She was sent over by her mom to go see her grandmother after she also revealed to her mom that brain's working, that she spoke to a god. And while Todrin and Poopa the next day started dicking around and fighting each other, she went to go see her grandma. And her grandma, being the sweet bean that she is, told her a lot of interesting things, but also vague things. It was kind of cool about it. And that's where we left off, and I'm so sorry that was so scuffed.
That worked for me. Sounded pretty good.
So, yeah, that was pretty good. You hit pretty much all the major points. And just to remind you, the town is called Kaleia.
I know I named it and everything.
It's fine.
It's somewhere in our DMs. Oh, also, side note about the recap. Oak makes a lot of white boy names for an elven place.
I never heard such Caucasian energy from this elf.
I just picked flower names. That's literally what I looked up.
It's not just white boy names. It's white boy flower names. So you know they're gay.
No. Off the mic. Get her off the mic.
Let her cook.
No, let her cook.
Yo, did I use that right?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Unfortunately,
Let's go.
you somehow used that correctly.
No, W poke.
All right. So.
Five-star cuisine.
I'm so
All right.
sorry.
It's okay. So, to leave off where we left off. So, yes. I don't know why. Do you guys hear the music? Because I don't hear the music.
No.
Yee-ish.
Oh,
I like how you looked around to like see if you could like see the music.
Oh, well, that's because I have both screens open on this side.
That's what they
So,
all say.
Oh, there you go. I hear it now.
Yeah.
I was like, Poke's getting crazy. He's like, do you guys hear that music?
What is that melody? Okay. So, to jump back on track. So, everyone I'm gonna say that after the shenanigans ensue, everyone does meet back again near the cart where Rylan just been staying at.
Shady.
Rylan,
Yes, what's up?
what would you have been doing in the cart? Anything in particular or
Reading.
reading? Okay. So Rylan's just been
Trey,
there.
where's the lore, Trey? Where's the lore?
He's been reading all day.
You think you can read that right now?
But
You
Rylan,
don't
you
have
would
it done, so I guess I can't.
you would see everyone.
Where is it? I'm sorry, continue.
It's okay. It's okay. Ryland, you would see that everyone gathers around the cart. Everyone else, once again, you're gathered around the cart. Feel free to share any information, or talk amongst each other. As you know, you guys been separated for a bit, doing your own little things. Some of you in smaller groups than others.
Tajin's just cooling off. He's still mad.
To answer your question, Mr. Honest, without saying anything whatsoever, just because you can read it doesn't mean you can read it.
I can read it. Last session that I was in, it was established that I was able to read it. So
Mm-hmm.
lay it on me, good
The terms and
good
conditions
man.
of that you didn't really read through, did you?
Well, yeah, but you didn't show me any terms and conditions, so yeah, I'm not sure how that one works. So lay it on me.
We'll say that. Continue, you guys.
So all of you see a very angry Todrin.
Oh, not Barry. He's cooling off.
He,
He's just kinda
cooling off.
grumbling.
Yeah.
He's cool, grumbling to himself. He's like, fucking stupid panda. Mm.
Ew.
So many questions. So many questions.
I don't want to talk about it.
So many.
I can fucking throw a sword.
You stop having an Elliot tantrum. Can you explain what happened?
Did you just call it an Elliot tantrum?
Is that it? You're grumbling over there and being upset about something, about a sword?
Well, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. He's just gonna crawl into the cart. It doesn't matter. It's whatever.
Luke kind of walks up to the guy and goes, it's okay. We'll figure it all out.
Is that to me?
Yeah.
Ah, because you said the guy, and I was like,
The guy.
Sorry. Did I say? I'm
You-
tired. My apologies.
I
My
was just
bad. Can we not talk about this anymore, please? I try my best.
Try your best, but your doors unchained.
it's. We're not. There's nothing to figure out. I'm just Poopa's just being a fucking dweeb.
Oh. Okay, I understand.
Did you
I'm
just
not mad.
find you
He's
lost?
mad. There was no. I didn't lose.
Cool. Sorry.
It didn't look like you won.
He lost.
I mean, it didn't look like you won. Oh, oh,
Wait, who's that, Poopa?
Yeah, that was my impersonation of Puma.
oh,
Oh
oh.
my god.
Oh.
In the terms of sparring,
You lost.
if you were to actually fight back, then there would have been a loss. But you just kind of ran away, not fighting back. I just wanted to pummel your face in, but it's okay. It's fine. I don't want to do it anymore. It's boring.
I'm glad to know that you showed violence in my hometown.
Blame Poopa.
I think it was a great workout.
It's a great workout. It's a great workout. All right. I'm gonna stop talking to him.
Wait, does Todrin say that out loud?
Yeah.
He says, I'm gonna stop talking to her. I love that. Okay, and, she's She's gonna look into the cart. Why am I blanking on his name?
Rylan?
Thank you, Rylan. Have you just been in the cart all day and night? All day, night long?
Yeah.
You know you could have came in, right?
I'm aware. I chose not to.
Fear probably made things a lot worse. So I spoke with my grandma. Apparently my cousin might be connected to Sonia.
Hmm?
Evo died.
He did die.
Ryzen
Hmm?
has a stroke and just perishes. He's dead now.
He took an icicle to the knee.
It was adventuring days.
They're over.
Oh, because of an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, he got it, boys. Yeah. So there's that. And my friend Kane apparently went west, but we have to go north to go see if we can find that statue. So,
Well, if I'm not mistaken, then the statue doesn't have working legs, so that'll always be there. If you'd want to go find your friend first.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I told my mom that if he comes back to the village to tell him that we went north. And so, if we do need to go to the statue first, then we could go to the statue first, and then we can hopefully meet up with King, as long as he doesn't go into another direction. Or 3.
Well, honestly, I don't really care either way. We can go to the statue. It could be a wild goose chase, even. Or, go find your friend. They could be in danger. There's always a possibility. I'm not really familiar with these parts, though.
Pulls out her necklace and checks. Is he in danger?
I would have glowed right now. Zillion knows that to be fact.
I know.
hasn't
I was
done anything
asking. I was
recently.
asking if it was glowing because she pulls it out.
Mm-mm. No, not at all.
So they just see her pull out her necklace and then she drops it like back where it was and goes, "He's fine."
You got games on your necklace?
Yeah, buddy.
You got games on your phone necklace? Necklace?
What?
You alright
looked
there,
at your.
bud?
You got
just
Angry
looked-
Birds?
You just looked at your necklace and said he's fine. I'm just gonna assume that's some weird voodoo magic.
Before I left for the first time adventuring, my parents gave me a necklace. Well, both of us, a necklace that shows whether or not the other one's in danger. So when we separate and go separate ways, sometimes when we adventure, we know that the other one's safe.
Mrs. Celia,
Yes.
do you like him?
That's a good question.
Celia
Luke looks at you expectantly.
Tondrin looks at you expecting.
her face goes extremely red.
Mrs. Celia does like him.
No, I don't. He's a friend. He's just my friend. He's been my adventuring friend. I've known him for 10 years. We've had a really good friendship. For just friends.
Sure.
Is Aloof is just gonna lean over to Tondra and go like, she definitely likes him.
That's funny.
I don't know. I just like him as a friend. Just a friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they
No,
all say.
All right,
That's
why
what
don't
one
you
of
two
us says.
cut it out for a moment and let her figure herself out before anything else, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. And um she just goes back to just listening. Leaf does.
Like listening to Azalea ramble.
Yeah, yeah.
In general.
Just in general.
Just, you can see Azalea just like looks shocked by the question. Oh,
Rest in peace. Oh, he died twice. Oh, there he goes.
Homie's back.
Oh, I can talk now.
I'm sorry. My computer decided I wasn't Hercules today, so
Nah, not at all.
that's her own fault.
yeah, totally. I should have just been Hercules, you know, Timothy, Hermione.
Look, okay. Why does everyone think I'm into the beast? She just paces away.
Did I make her mad?
No, you're fine.
Someone's fan's really going off.
That would be yours.
I don't have a fan.
It looked like yours.
You have me.
I
The deflect is real.
Yeah.
wait, no, wait, hold on. Was that really
No.
coming from me? Okay, never mind.
Don't get
No,
gassed.
it was not
Please
you.
Don't
You're
get
being
gassed. Do not get gassed.
I hate you guys. Alright, continuing on.
Guys?
What did
What did I do?
Continuing on.
I cause chaos.
So you say you paced away, so you're no longer with the group?
She's like pacing the circle, like a little bit away.
Oh, gotcha,
so
gotcha.
She's just very confused by the question, doesn't know how to feel about it.
Well.
Eventually, oh, go.
Sorry. Well, we gotta choose something. We got two options. I say we go look for the friend. Cause why not?
Sorry. What did I miss? While I was not being Hercules.
Two options: go find the statue, or go find Azalea's friend.
Okay.
Friend in giant quotation marks.
Yeah, no, I got it.
So,
I got it.
just a reminder and a reference. The statue's up north. It's a few days away. Probably a little less than that. And Azalea's friend, who is Kane, went west, and and the last time anyone saw him stop by the village was a little over a week ago.
About a week ago.
A week ago.
God, y'all are
With
just
the
a single
burning
hive mind. Just a single hive mind in this gosh darn VC.
Anyways,
It was so perfect.
Azalea's gonna finally stop pacing when she's stopped being flustered by the said question. I mean, the statue's a few days away, and then my friend, he's been gone for over a week since he last came to the village. So
Your cousin's also with friends though as well. I feel like it's a smarter play to go search for the person that's out by themselves. No matter how capable they might be, it's still them alone. Does make sense if we go search for them first.
yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we should go find Miss Azalea's friend.
Why'd you say it like that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So now I think is a good time to introduce the map.
The map?
My hometown.
I'm the map.
map.
I'm the
No,
map.
the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
This is horrible.
You are so. This is so perfect.
We are all sober. We swear.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I'm intoxicated on sleep depravity.
Sleep highs are
Mm.
good, man.
I love this map.
So,
Yo, this map
This
go kinda
is-
crazy.
this is the area you guys have uncovered so far.
Holy
Wow. I wish I could see it.
Wow,
That's not a
yo,
lot.
Yo, this map
Wait.
kind of crazy, man.
Do you
Yo,
not
this
see
map
anything?
Kinda black.
God damn it. According to my side, you should be able to see it.
Yo, I surely do see something.
It
see
might be on
lot.
it might be on the wrong layer, maybe.
Yo, I'm seeing my heritage. It's
Give
kinda
me a
crazy, man.
second.
Oh my god.
We're back, baby.
Let's go.
No one asked for this.
To myself.
I did.
It's like we're back, baby. Freaking.
If I knew I was gonna be like this today, I would have notched.
If nothing else, then just post it in the chat, I guess.
Well, I can't. That's the thing.
No.
Why can't we see the whole goddamn map?
Because it's not complete. And I'm going to be making it as you guys explore. But
You
I'm
could
making it
screenshot it.
let me see.
Man,
Did that work?
fuck a war.
Oh, is that a? Is,
There's a little dot on
little bit
the
of-
right.
it's a tiny, smallest bit of clarity
Oh.
I've ever seen.
Oh.
It's like a tiny little pentagon.
Wow, look at
So
all that.
small.
Look at all that
okay.
stuff we've uncovered.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to
Look at all
retrace all this.
It's kind of crazy.
Do you guys see the lettering?
Look at all those tickets. No.
It's a
What letter?
little small.
That's fine.
Very
You
small.
guys can
You
zoom
gotta
in.
zoom in.
Kalea.
But see, it's a very high
yeah, I
definition
zoomed in.
image.
I like
Oh.
zoomed in because I figured as much, but like
We got Port Sengel,
that's where we were found, right? We woke up.
Usona Sanctuary, Silvertooth, Kalei.
Where we're at.
Kalakimaka is the thing to
Kalea.
say
I hate you.
on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
I'm gonna have to do this in parts again, so give me a second.
Kalakimaka.
Oh, we are unlocking more.
Lore is being unlocked.
Christmas to you.
The only
Sega
Christmas song that I like it.
Sega.
Sega.
It's not even a Christmas song. What?
Sega's
No,
always,
because we have the
it's always Sega
Sega
time.
C. No, because it says Sega C.
Sega.
It is your Sega Sea to see
Oh
the
my
oceans,
goodness.
sail the oceans.
Man, just
Okay,
Sega
I think
C.
that's all the area you have uncovered so far. All right, perfect. So, just to let you know, you guys cannot see the marker. Interesting. That should be visible to all players.
I can see the thing with the wings on the bottom left. Is that a marker?
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you know right now the little thing with wings. By the way, I commissioned Kier for this map, so thank him for having something for me.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Kier.
Thank you, Kier.
Let me see. There should be objects and tokens. You guys don't see that. You guys should be able to see this. It's a token. It's not like I hid it.
Or did you?
So I'm gonna try to find out. Token controlled by character settings. Token gives vision, emits bright lights. It doesn't say anything about not being able to be seen by players. What if I just turn all that off? Because that part wasn't working anyways. Unless I just gotta reset it down. I don't mind doing that. Just have it saved on my side here. That. Bring this back. It's probably gonna be huge again. Wait, you guys still can't see it?
To be fair, it is, you know, representative of God, and they don't have access to God, so.
Man, I
think
can't
giving
believe that
them
we're
a
not.
character sheet that they actually have would probably be the move to go from here. Which,
Well,
if
no,
I'm
no,
not
no. Okay,
mistaken,
no. That's totally different.
with the token, giving them light,
No,
that
no,
they
no.
can see.
No, I literally just dragged it straight from my library. It's a brand new image.
Right, but the token that you're using, Poke, you mean that giant freaking thing that you just got rid of?
Yeah.
That's representative of God, which means people who can see God.
Why is it representing God?
I don't know. You can change it. Put the goddamn token back down.
Okay, I'll put it back down. Okay, it's back down.
And then let's just do Mayor's. Why not? Mayor's is locational, right? Yeah, we'll just do Mayor's. Mayor's is a good person. Or so we think. We don't have lore on that one yet. Vision. We'll find out Vision. I'll do that. Do the dynamic lighting again, because you already the first time.
Okay.
So I'll let you take care of that, because you have the things you want to do with that.
Well, all the dynamic lighting stuff is off, because that is how it is by default.
Well, I'm saying you said to what it was last time.
Okay, I'll put it back exactly to what it was last time. Alright, it's exactly the way it was last time.
Oh, what the heck is that?
There you go.
Okay.
Now resize it, and there you go. Good job.
This
You're officially
is
cracked on the sticks.
going to be your guys' token. Let me just continue to resize it. There we go.
Hey, look at that. It's a marker.
Yeah, I'm going to let you guys cheat on this a little bit. Because, you know, it's whatever.
Let's go.
We like cheating.
Alright, so
She did not
I
go
am
crazy.
going to let you know now. And did my thing break? No? Okay, cool. Alright, so basically, hopefully you can see my thing here, right? Okay. So, anytime you travel through a road, you can travel through a road on the carriage. Anything outside the road, you cannot travel with the carriage. Now, as you can see, directly west, you can't go with the carriage, and same thing with north. You'll have to go by foot. If you want to go chase down the friend, you're gonna have to go back down, and basically go do the whole go around thing. Unless you decide to abandon the carriage and just go by foot.
Or Mayor's.
Maybe they'd be taken care of.
They could.
It's not like it could be stolen.
So am I.
But yeah, as you can see, the you guys get a freebie. The statue's right there, because it's already partially revealed.
Oh, heck yeah.
What?
Well, I mean, we
like
technically
this.
already knew we need to go
Yeah,
north.
just
It's not
not.
like...
Yeah, it's rocket science go crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, it seems like we've got a few for finding your friend. But I'm just gonna mention this in character since it makes sense. Seems like there's no actual trail that leads straight west. We would either need to go down with the cart or leave the cart here if we were to go find your friend. Or we could just go find the statue now.
We'd also have to leave the cart though if we had to find the statue anyway.
So we just
Okay.
come back and then go towards the statue with the cart.
Either way, whether we go, unless we decide to go around, either way we're leaving the cart here for the first trip. So
I mean, either way, we're still, going here and there and then back. Like, we're gonna come back. If we only go for a few days, go to the statue, get whatever we need from the statue or whatever, then we can come back down, and then we can go find him. I could ask my parents if he said he'd come back, or when he would come back if he couldn't find me.
Are you okay, good sir?
I'll be fine. Going.
Just saw a man stub his toe. That's crazy.
Oh no, that's my cousin, 3 times removed. He's a little clumsy.
How many fucking cousins you got?
think this
This entire
was-
village is
yeah, I'm
basically
gonna
her
say, I'm pretty
family.
sure-
Sweet home California.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's this kind of episode. So, I mean, I'm fine with us waiting to find Kane. But I can ask my mom if he said if he'd come back before we go, and then also that way I can say goodbye to my dad so he doesn't freak out at me again. Yeah, I did
Fair
that
enough.
once and it didn't end well.
Yeah, you let him know where you are, apparently. I wouldn't know.
What?
What? So, I mean, it's up to you.
Was
It
he
is
denying
your
their
friend
feelings?
after
Say
all.
what?
What?
Damn, never mind. Wasn't the right person.
I actually didn't hear you.
It was actually perfect. She was like denying her feelings. Say what? And you walked right into it.
I know. It's time to stop denying your feelings for me.
You're right. So, anyways, the statue.
Yeah, this statue's pretty cool.
That's in there, right?
You know,
I do think I should.
If you're 100% sure your friend's gonna be fine, then let's just go find the statue.
I'm sure he'll be fine. He's
Alright.
been able to take care of himself, and obviously, since he didn't get captured by a cult, he's fine. So, we'll just go ask my mom.
That's a vague question I have. How did you get captured by the cult, but he didn't? If you guys were,
I woke up and he was gone.
ah,
Well, technically, you were gone.
No, actually, he was gone. There was one night I told him, like, about the dreams and stuff that we already figured out before. But there was one time that I woke up before all of those happened and he was gone. I thought he was joking. I called out his name, being like, "Oh no, Kane's gone. Where is he?" And he didn't answer. And then I went to go find him. I went to go meet him up at the town that we were going to go to, anyways. And poof, I was caught and taken.
Sounds a lot to me like your friend sold you out. Told him about it, the dreams, disappears, and then you get caught.
He's not like that. He's a very sweet person. He wouldn't sell me out like that.
Luke kind of takes Azalea's hand and just like pats it. It's like, there.
I mean, obviously, I don't know everything about him. He kept a lot of things to himself, but he was always kind, and he waited for me to be willing to travel again instead of just going on his own.
I'm not,
Hmm.
I'd rather not sit here and call him a person I don't know. Someone like, I'd rather not speak ill of someone I don't know. But it's not like what Soldier said isn't a possibility. Just
It happened to me.
okay.
What happened to you?
What happened? Okay, yeah, what happened to you? Alright, this is the second time.
A lot of
This is
things
the
happened to me.
Someone sold you out, and then you ended up in the cult?
No, I got in jail. But, it happens.
Yeah, going to jail's a normal thing.
Mm.
Is it not?
No.
No.
If it wasn't, then why would there be so many people in jail?
because there's corruption in the world. And it's not
Exactly.
normal for.
That's not a normal thing, though. That's not. Simply.
I
Okay,
just
look,
ended up
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it.
breaking into a house. My friend got a
Okay.
little bit of cold feet, sold me out, and I never saw him again.
Well,
That
that's your
sounds
fault for
like-
trusting somebody that's like that. Anyways, I'm gonna go talk to.
I
my mom.
don't. Okay.
Sally goes back into the house to go find her mom.
Okay.
You go inside the house. You find your mom cleaning the kitchen.
Mom,
Yes, Azalea.
about Kane. Did he say he'd come back?
Well, like I told you before, he kind of left in a hurry. Didn't say anything about coming back, but I would assume that he would.
Okay.
I mean, if he doesn't find you out there, I would assume he'd come back. And if he does, I can tell him that, I met up with you, and whether you decide to stay or leave, I don't really know.
I mean, we're thinking about going where we originally were, which is only a few days away at most, on foot. And we're just going up north from here, and then we'll come back. And then we were thinking about finding Kane after.
Oh, are you going after your cousin?
Something along the lines of that. Something that'll at least get me in connection with her a bit more.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of worrying that we haven't heard from her in a while, but I think with the little adventure group that she has, I think she's just enjoying her time out the village for once.
It's definitely a good experience.
Well, how soon are you leaving?
Once Dad comes home so that I can tell him and then he doesn't freak out at me when I come back.
See, she looks down a bit, a little. You can tell that she's a little sad to hear that you're leaving so soon.
It's only gonna be for a few days and then we'll be back at the village.
I know. It's just, I'd hope you stayed for maybe a week. Maybe a month is a little too greedy, but I'm not gonna tell you what to do, Azalea. This is just
know.
me feeling the way I am, because I'm your mother.
I know. We have this talk every time I come home and I leave before I said I would. I'll talk to my friends. I don't know if we can stay for a month. Maybe a few extra days after we find Kane. But I don't know.
Okay.
My life is a lot more unknowing and wild and cool. Now that I've
I
met
mean,
these guys,
I wouldn't
but-
call it cool, but it's definitely been wild, based on what you've told me.
fun.
But as long as you're having fun and you're safe, honestly, that's really all I can ask for.
It looks like she's about to say something, but then she just smiles and nods and hugs her mom.
She hugs right back.
Okay. While I'm heading north a few days, is there any flowers you want or anything that's not in the village that I might be able to find on
Oh,
the road?
let me see. Some flowers up north.
Just remember it's only a few days, so it's nothing crazy, but I could get
Yeah.
you some wildflowers.
I've been really in the mood for something a bit more yellow. If you can find some yellow flowers, that'd be perfect.
I'll do my best.
Oh, you're the best, Azalea. And she gives you another hug.
I would say you are for being so accepting of your wild child.
Well, every parent's got to deal with one, at least, I'd say. Especially when you have as many kids as I do.
Yeah, and you definitely handle it better than Dad.
Oh, definitely. You can tell I'm the better parent.
Mm,
She gives you a wink.
Something like that, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go wait for Dad outside, and then we'll be heading off for a little bit.
All right, he shouldn't be too long. I think by now he should be returning with the rest of the other elves. Oh, Gesundheit. Um, she
did the mother say that, or did Pogue say that?
that was the mother, because I did it in character.
Okay.
Well, he should be arriving along with the others who are taking turns guarding the village. He shouldn't be too long.
Hopefully he won't be so upset about me leaving so soon, but we'll see.
All right then, I guess I'll be seeing you in a few days. Yep. All right then.
Bye.
Bye.
As Ellie walks out of the house.
You walk out the house.
Okay. She goes over to the front group. He left in a real hurry, so don't know when he'll be back, but we should probably do the statue first and then go find him if he's not back by the time we do that.
Very well then. Neither out. We should start. Either out. We should prepare, prepare for any supplies and things of that nature before we head out.
We can do that. I'm just gonna wait for my dad to come home so that,
Alright. Was there any fountains or anything with water that
Yep.
around
There's a centralized well in the middle of the town. You could just go to.
Well.
Yeah, we'll make my
Well,
way
what do
to
we
the
have
well,
here?
Well. I'll make my way over to there and refill my water.
Easy enough for you to do. I would say by this point, you guys probably be feeling a little hungry. I would assume you'd be eating some of the rations you have left over,
Mm-hmm.
some leftover food. And within those, I would say 20 minutes has passed. Will anyone be doing anything of significance within those 20 minutes? As you guys are finishing eating up. All right. So, after about 20 minutes have passed, Azalea, you do see your father separating from a group in the distance. Them waving goodbye to each other. As he is approaching the house, you see he's wielding the spear that he carries around him when it's his turn to guard.
Hey,
Oh, hey.
how was guard duty?
Boring as always.
It's a good thing.
Yep, well, even though we're right next to, Dark Null borders, not a lot get through. We rarely see one or two throughout the years.
Better be safe than sorry.
Yeah, it's definitely better that way, but, So, I'm assuming you have something to tell me? He looks at you with a squint.
I may or may not be heading out later today, as in, probably in the next, hour.
Yep, I should have seen this coming.
It's only for a few days, though, and I'll be back.
And then you'll leave again.
Shut up, Todrin.
Todrin's not even there.
No, she's outside with you guys.
Never mind.
We're
Yeah.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
then it is in character.
Yeah, it's we're right there.
See, he turns over. Doesn't see Todrin, but feels like he knows he's inside the carriage.
It's only for a few days, and then
That's fine.
We're gonna find.
I'm
Jane,
just
and
glad
we'll come
you
back.
decided to let me know before leaving.
Figured you'd appreciate it.
I do. he turns his attention to Loof, Ryzen, and Pooba, who are still outside the carriage. I can trust y'all to take care of my daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
No.
Oh,
It's because I
But
take
she'll be
care of
fine.
them more, Dad. It's fine. It's
She'll
fine.
be fine. She'll be fine.
mm-hmm. We will make sure she comes home safe. Yes, sir.
All right then. When are you leaving?
Within the next hour, or like 10 minutes, depending on how this conversation continues.
All right, then I guess I won't hold you up any longer then. You see, he stabs his spear into the ground and opens his arms as he kneels down slightly.
She jumps into her dad's arms.
And then
See, he gives you-
suplexes Azalea.
No.
Out of nowhere! RKO out of nowhere!
Watch out! Watch out! So, you see, he gives you a nice big embrace. You just stay careful out there, please.
They always do.
I know you do. You see, he stands up, releases you from the hug, picks up his spear again. Well, I wish you all luck on your journey. And I hope you make it back very soon.
Only for a few days.
Yes. You better keep your word on that.
I promise I will come back within the week.
She lied.
Bro, wouldn't it be funny if we just disappeared for like...
Yo, I wouldn't.
Adrian.
No, let's not.
If you do end up disappearing, I will find you.
And I will kill you.
Oh god, it's taken.
Yo, there's a special set of skills. So what if I'm wrong?
Oh god, the skills!
You won't have to. I promise.
All right. Well,
Tadrin,
Yo, Tozran.
I'm gonna go
Just
in the
messing
house
around.
because I'm hungry and a little stressed. So
do stress you out. If you drink some chamomile tea, it'll help.
I'm aware, but there's something else stressing me out. He looks at the carriage again.
Dad.
Anyways,
Dad,
yes.
get that thought out of your head.
Tell you what,
Right now.
I'll go into the house, and by the time I look out the window, you all better be gone before I change my mind. How's that for a deal?
You better run the frick you guys down.
Are you finna catch this fate?
You about to finesse the hell out of us. Let's go.
Man, I'm just trying to try. Jesus, not me.
Love you too, Dad. Bye.
See, he marches away.
You forgot
Uh,
your spear.
He goes back for the spear. Ugh. Picks it up.
And next time, tell Grandma when something goes wrong with King.
That's up to your mom, not me.
Well, tell Mom.
And
Mom
you
to
see,
tell grandma.
you see him open the door and close it.
All right, let's go. Go, 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 go. 5 minutes.
So you see that
You see Azalea's
all-
acting sweet with her dad, and then as soon as the door shuts, she's freaking out. She's like,
so all of you quickly get on the carriage, and you start heading towards the north part of the town. Doesn't take much at all, considering how big the town is, but it is with out of viewing distance from Azalea's house. So within a few minutes, you guys make it to the end of the road.
This is the end of the road.
We take the carriage
No,
out
it
of the
just-
town.
just realized that we can't bring
What's
the
going
carriage
on?
with us.
He's like, why did we take the carriage out of the town? That was so stupid.
Yeah, we need 4-wheel drive. That's why.
They're like, what? No, this was the dumbest part. It's like, are we like fully out of the town?
No, you're there's still some houses around here and there.
It can like,
Just the end of the road is where the end of the town is. Where the last house is where the road ends.
gotcha. Hey, Azalea, do you mind asking your whatever cousin in there if they can wash the horse while we're gone? Come on, they're probably a cousin at this point.
I am not asking
Mm.
Old Man Bluebell to take care of this carriage.
I am.
There seems to be some trauma.
I am.
We will avoid this issue.
We'll unpack this later.
We'll unpack this later.
He's
Huh.
a cranky old man. If we wake him up in his 3 o'clock nap, it is done.
Okay, well then, is there any other cousin or family member around here that can wash the horse?
How about that guy?
Old man McGillicuddy.
What?
You want to watch a cart for like a few days?
Who are
Do
you?
mind?
Oh.
I'm
Azalea
Todrin.
pops out. Hey,
Oh, hey Azalea.
hey, do you mind? Okay, I did a stupid. And we can't bring the cart through the forest because you know how thick the forest is up north. So could you take this cart back either to my parents' house or to my grandmother's house, and then just tell my parents that the cart's there, and that the horse can go to the
Let's
stable?
see. Your grandma. Oh. Yeah, no, I think I'd prefer to take it to your parents' house. Yeah, I don't mind, but is there a reason why you're heading up?
We're going sightseeing. They've never been in Rosakar.
Ah, I see. Tourists. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't mind doing you that favor. I mean, after all, your parents do a lot for the town, so it's no big deal.
I appreciate it.
Straps he's ever seen.
I owe you one for when
No,
I found
ah.
to pay you back.
Don't worry about it. All right. Let's see. He walks up to the horse. So I have a name.
My name tag.
Mares. Mares.
I was about to be so
Mares.
Mares. Mares.
Ah, Mares. Odd name.
He
All right.
named it Mr. Poopa.
Ah. Well, I guess that's fair. All right, Mares. Let's get you into a stable. I think there's one on the other side. Easy starts walking away with Mares.
Problem solved.
Alright. Let's. In the future, let's remember we can't bring the horse out. Just. When we come back and whatnot.
And Azalea starts walking.
Yeah.
So, all of you start venturing deep into the forest, where no soul has ever. No, JK.
No soul has made it back alive.
So. Okay, so on foot because this is gonna be rough terrain. Because it's, let's see, because with Orisa Karar it's technically a little different in terms of how dense it is. You guys will be making it within 5 days.
Okay.
So, question. This is a period where you guys can attempt to be doing something for several days. Any conversations you would like to have, or just any general questions you have for me, or any god-related thing you want to attempt to do during these next 5 days.
God, like I can do in
Come on.
JRPG.
You sure can
This is
try.
this is not a JRPG. I don't know what you think.
For the
Actually.
beginning, I will say, Todrin's just looking at his little notebook and just kind of like mumbling to himself.
Little notebook.
Out, his little notebook that he got
You have
along the
full
way.
thing, right?
Yeah, I have the full thing. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, just making sure.
Gotcha.
He's just kind of like, my child returned. Fucking, what's the next one?
Do you say the line of the last section? Like, do you say it out loud?
Yeah, he's basically saying it all out loud, but just very like
Okay.
in his
then,
head, figuring stuff out.
Notably, there is how do I put this? As you are going over that third paragraph, while you're reading it, you notice a growth in like a little friend of yours.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh yeah, we should probably tell him about the whole, probably have him test out the whole bird thing while we're out here. That would be smart.
A grow, like you say. Wait, he's just like growing.
He goes back to where he was before. Back to dripping with water.
Oh yeah, that's the first
Back
one.
to the full size.
He was on his
Oh,
shoulder.
it's-
He was on his shoulder. Like the Sir Clucking King was on his shoulder at the moment.
He probably jumped off, I would assume. I would assume, right?
It'd be pretty funny if it
Right.
wasn't though. That's, you know.
Wait, the
So I'm
bird
gonna stick
jumped
with
off
the
his
funny
shoulder,
bit.
right?
Roll me a D1. I mean a D2. I said D2. D1. Crazy.
D1. All right, let's see what I get.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sick.
Oh, dang.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go. Sorry.
Yeah, baby.
Wait, I actually don't know what that meant. Like, you decided on what the role was gonna outcome, what the outcome was gonna be. Okay, so
Is this a yeah, baby? Or an oh no?
He got hyped too fast.
Well.
Oh no.
So as you were reading off this passage, you're looking at this kind of just chilling, minding his own business, being, a good chickadee sitting on your shoulder. And then you're
what is that
reading
even
off the
supposed to
passage,
mean?
And as you were wondering and going about, Chucklington grows in size, and while he does start weighing down your shoulder, and it's just getting really heavy, he keeps doing this for some time and notices that it's affecting you. And at
Shoulder's
this point,
stiff.
he's twice your size, so he eventually starts to pop his wings so he can not, flatten you. But you definitely do fall on the ground from the initial weight before he takes off.
Oh shit!
Oh right, that's your first. Right, that's a thing. And you haven't seen it before, haven't you? Well,
How come
This
every
isn't-
time you say some wacky ass shit to me, you guys, you're not fucking with me?
How have you not realized that whack ass
Like,
shit is literally just you and that everything around you is whack ass shit?
I don't know
You
what
are two people in one.
I really don't know what to expect this big fella. Like,
Well, that's not. My case was
This
very
is-
rare.
I mean, this is definitely the
So-
weirdest thing that's happened to us before. I'm so-
Normally, I'd find it hard to believe. And now, a chicken that you bought during a farm, or at a farm, when I wasn't present,
Uh
happens to be
huh.
points up.
I mean,
Yep.
for one, it listens to you, from what I can tell, and two, this isn't this is definitely not the weirdest thing that's happened to us, right?
Sir Clifton has landed in front of you all and is just kind of waiting for someone to go forward or wherever direction.
Yeah,
you
let's
want.
Man,
definitely-
that sucks.
It's
Who's not
definitely
here
isn't-
again?
Yeah. This
Well,
is-
he'll be
this
back.
is-
Wait, assuming this thing doesn't go back to normal before he gets here, he'll be back.
We'll see how this goes.
This isn't the
Booba's
weirdest thing.
scouting up ahead.
Oh
Lucas,
my gosh.
Lucas kind of glaring at the chicken now.
Wait, this happened. Wait, okay, hold on. I said the line in my paper. That remember? Do you guys remember the stupid riddle thing that I got from?
reading the palm reading thing. Yeah.
I was.
It's stupid. It's a good riddle.
I,
I worked really hard on it, guys.
shut the frick up! You're not even here.
But imagine imagine giving a trash out a riddle like that. Couldn't be me.
I've been working on that ever since. I think I've gotten it pretty well. It started to glow in my face and whatnot. But I said the last final line that didn't make sense. Didn't add to anybody.
And
I believe what it was saying was referring to that bird. What's the bird's name again?
Sirloin King Cluckington.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, don't. Just Sir Cluckington probably works, I guess.
All right.
So what is the last line exactly?
Let me pull it up real quick. Opens the page. Oh, that really now. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. More than a foul. Removes any scowl. Friend forever, no matter the endeavor. Liquid they spray with joy they display. Your protector from a higher sector. Treat lovely, never roughly.
Huh?
Okay. Interesting.
That kind of makes sense. Relating to a bird and then it being a friend. Apparently.
I mean, that seems cool enough. At least, again, seems cool enough for Theo, so should be fine.
Can it fight? What is it? What do you do, bird?
The bird looks at you confused and tilts its head ever so slightly at first. Then it goes behind you and picks you up by the back of your shirt using its I forget what it's called. My brain is so short circuited right
Which
now.
part of the bird would
Mouth.
where?
Talons. Oh,
Beak?
beak.
There we go.
Talon?
Thank God. My brain was like
The
so
beak. There you
fried for
go.
a second there.
It's like
He uses beak
where
and
with them?
grabs you by your back of your shirt, and then with a forceful thrust upwards, it kind of like throws you above it so it can catch you on its back before it takes a quick
What?
second and flies up. It doesn't really go anywhere; it just kind of hovers above the rest of the group, but it kind of figured that was one of the questions you had.
And now you
But
have
that's
a
the intent of what you're going for.
ride.
All right, bet I'm not walking anymore. All right,
Never again,
let's
that's-
continue. The bird will follow.
Sir Cluckington.
So,
Right, the bird.
Okay.
didn't part of your thing say be nice to the thing? Say be nice to Sir Cluckington?
Listen, I'm just getting used to Is not being a chicken. Give me some time.
Alright.
Fair.
So, you guys continue your journey. Rylan,
Can I help you?
I know you've been quiet, but just wanted to make sure. Is there anything you want to discuss, bring up, talk about, or do during these next few days that you are traveling on foot?
Rylan will not specifically bring up anything, but throughout this entire time, he has been buried in this book, and he seems to be very lost in thought.
Yeah, well,
Take him
that's
out.
crazy. That's crazy.
All
'Cause
right.
I was gonna not do that.
Take the
He's
shot.
buried.
Take the
I just
shot.
asked some
Take the
questions.
fucking shot.
He's not paying
So,
attention.
you guys do notice
Oh,
that Rylan
want to
has
try to
this.
talk
Oh,
to Rylan.
oh yeah,
I
yeah.
want
Go
to
ahead, Evo.
try- I wanted to try to talk to Rylan. I don't know what Rylan's going to say, but you know.
All right, go ahead.
Rylan,
What is it?
look, I was just asking if you could teach me how to read the ancient language stuff. I have other books, other stuff pertaining to these other artifacts, including my current weapon of choice. And I think it'd be nice if I could read through it as well.
Nah, fuck you.
No, shut up. I'm not talking to you.
Not right now. I'm a bit busy, but maybe later.
Alright, fair enough. I'll let you go back to your endeavors.
What exactly is it in those books?
Which one are you
Like she's talking to Rylan.
Okay.
It's not important.
You seem quite invested for something not being important.
All right, let me rephrase. It's not important to you.
Whew!
Burn. You hear
Okay.
from above you.
A little louder from above you.
I also want to point out that while this conversation is happening, Rylan still has not looked away from the book.
Oh, bro, just gotta trip on something.
He's in the cart.
Oh,
No,
we
like,
didn't bring the
no,
cart.
like,
We did not bring that
I'm
cart.
so used to you guys traveling with a cart.
No.
I'm so used to
We
you
No,
traveling with a
no,
cart.
100%. He has tripped. He has walked into trees, but like he doesn't
walked into
care
the
enough.
bird before a bit. See, he walked in the bird before
after
it
like
flew.
the 6th time he's run into something, Azalea's like specifically helping him out without him noticing, and just is like moving twigs and stuff out of the way with her magic.
Well, I mean, okay, to be fair though, he's probably not that affected by.
Yeah, he's just going out of his way to trip and run into trees.
You'd be
Sounds
able to
like you're
see
coping, and it
trees, but
sounds like
certain
you are indeed
things
see them.
like roots or something like that, he'd probably run into. Maybe
He's probably
I don't-
stumbled a good few times, to be honest.
He's stumbled enough for it to be like noticeable, but
He's looking at the book, but he also seems to his mind seems to be elsewhere.
I feel like this is a good opportunity to mess with him.
don't do
No,
that. Don't do that.
I'm up in the air. You can't hear me. I'm monologuing.
He's ready.
Oh my gosh.
I'm assuming that this is another thing about you that you'd rather keep to yourself then?
Yeah.
Alright.
Bird, quick, grab a branch from one of these trees and just kind of drop it in front of him.
So, when you tell Sir Cluckington to grab a branch and drop it in front of him, the first thing that Sir Cluckington does is sort of dive bomb down, which of course increases the speed, and you can roll me.
God, she's gonna try and kill me.
You can roll me a athletics to see if you can hold on, or animal
That's easy.
handling to see if you can get
That's
them to stop enough to not cause you stress.
Right now you're
Wow.
right.
Athletics, right?
I mean, oh, that's even worse.
Hello.
Okay. So, as you're going down, you start to lose a bit of grip and start to float above Sir Cluckington, but not diving too far down because you weren't that far in the air. However, you've now have kind of broken contact with Sir Cluckington, and he's now grabbing a branch. He didn't really know what size you're really looking for.
He's grabbing
So
like
he
an entire
kinda-
thing.
He kind of
He's
took off like
basically-
an entire
Yeah.
how do I put this? The branch to the branch to the branch. So he took like 1/3 of a tree, and it just has in his
1/3.
beak. So,
And he's gonna drop it on me.
he's gonna
Not
drop
on
it.
him, in front of you.
He's gonna drop it in front of you. Now,
But
whether your
I'm
speed
walking
is,
forward.
yeah, whether or not your speed is like faster than the fall of this branch is.
And depending how big this is, I feel like it will hit multiple people.
It probably would.
Oh Lord, did you?
It
He's
probably
basically
will.
being like, not what I asked, not what I asked, not what I asked.
You should probably say something before he drops the thing.
Nah, he should just let it happen.
You should.
So as Sir Clington attempts to drop it,
Are you going
Azalea
to stop
being
this?
obviously very, very watchful and
You just hear
attentive.
prank gone wrong incoming.
And
What the fuck? You? Oh,
It's
damn.
really
Azalea, without even
clearly-
flinching, just like stabs her staff into the ground and just puts fully up in front of everyone so that they don't hit the trunk, and then drops it after the trunk hits the ground,
perfecto.
allowing Rylan to smack into the foliage first.
Children.
Yeah, no.
Luke kind of just hovers over him and just
So
like,
as as Tadrin is falling still and is
Bird,
eventually
bird.
to be caught by Sir Cluckington, just a little too close for comfort, almost back into the foliage himself. Rylan, notably, when he hits the wall, he completely phases into water, and the book just kind of drops to the ground.
Can I
So,
pick up the book?
If you want to, by all means.
I'll pick up the book.
Okay.
Tadrin's
Todrin.
just holding on to the bird for dear life at this point.
Todrin, what is wrong with you?
I know. I gotta work on this bird's understanding of pranks.
Dear freaking Febo, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill. No, never mind. Let's not.
Oh, is that a threat? You gonna hold a
No.
gun up to me again? I'm on a bird.
First off,
Noticing,
I never had a gun to
the,
you.
the tension
Second
in Tadrin's voice,
It was.
noticing the direction in which it's coming from,
I
it's not.
Stop.
Roll me a dodge.
Just to clarify, I'm gonna clarify. Like, it was obviously like there was like a tone of like he's just fucking with you, but
Very reason.
Roll me a dodge.
I stopped for that very reason. Dear friend.
I'm on it.
Emotion.
Okay, thank you.
Bird, stop.
appreciate it. So,
Bird, no.
with a 23, you're perfectly fine, and you notice that Sir Cluckington attempted to shoot a turret of water towards you. It's a pretty thin beam, not like a razor thin or like wire thin, but it's not like a hose of like well, again, not hose, a water hydrant of pressure. Think of a hose. A hose is
Cluckington
perfect.
is a pressure washer.
I took
Yes.
it back. I took it back for that very reason. I stopped myself for that very reason. I just saw the bird drop a
All right,
thorn of
all
a
right.
tree in front of us.
Okay, Bird. We're gonna need to have a talk.
He forms.
I gotta school you on who to attack and who not to attack. Now that I know that you can shoot water at people.
Drop thirds of a tree on people.
Now listen. We're gonna work on this. It's not gonna be instant, but these people there, friends, ish. Don't attack them.
So
I'm waiting for
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
when Sir Cluckington hears that, a little bit of tilt of the head again, and then he seems to be thinking. You're not sure of what or what's going on in his head, but
The chicken thinks.
after the end of it, they attempt to. You can tell they're doing the exact same thing they just did, where they were shooting water towards Ryzen. You're not sure what the intent here is, Ryzen. If you want to, you can roll me a dodge. It's up to you.
You know what?
You don't have to. You can if you
No.
want to.
No. Why not? I'm gonna hope that this thing that Cluckington listens to Todrin. If not, that's just an unfortunate risk.
You're
That's just
dead.
truly
No.
If not, that is just true. If not, that would just be truly unfortunate.
So Sir Cluckington now internalizing, or what we can assume is internalizing the information that Tadrin has bestowed upon them. Instead of shooting that high pressure of water, is now spewing a bit more of like similar to a fountain pressure of water, not on Ryzen, but like in front of him. You're not sure what this means, but after a bit of time, they eventually stop. But it seemed like a pretty consistent flow of water before they ended up stopping. You're not sure where this water is coming from, but with a bird made of water and rocks, you can only assume that it's coming from them.
Mm. I think you're starting to get it.
Near Ryzen.
I think you're starting to get it. It's good. But for now, we'll just fly. You know how to do that. Calmly.
Sir Cluckington, at first, you did notice that Cluckington was about to go like with like the most insane launch of all time.
I bet you want me to fly now.
We're gonna take off, guys.
But he does it very calmly, takes a few flaps, eventually getting up back to the height they were at before, and just kind of coasting. Rylan, you said you reformed, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
floor is yours.
He's just gonna reach over for the book. You know, he'll just extend a hand out. You know, he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna wait for the book to find
Bro, such
his
character
hand.
development, bro.
To find his way into his hand.
Azalea stares at him and blinks a few times. Blinks about 30 seconds. And goes, "What's the magic word?"
Oh my.
Oh shit!
Oh my lord.
Is he? He's not gonna say it. Is he gonna say it? Oh, he's not gonna say it.
He's not gonna say a word, and he's just gonna look over at you.
Starts with a P.
Thank you.
Penis. No, I'm just kidding.
Penis.
I apologize. I am a child.
No, you don't.
No, I'm not sorry.
He's still not gonna say Jack.
Excuse me.
Not gonna say a single word. No words will be spoken today.
Nor the next
He's
day.
so close.
Nor the next day. Nor the next day. Nor the next
He
day.
needs to hold on to the book and
On
starts
the
walking with the
very
rest of the group.
next day, you gave it away.
Okay.
It's just like, okay.
So, Mr. Holmes.
I have more important things to be doing, Trey.
No.
Ooh,
I am
ooh,
completely
ooh.
on the same page as you. I am
Huh.
completely on the same page as you. Do not worry, my dear friend. Unfortunately, there's another person that is also on the same page as us.
Wait,
So,
hang on. What?
So, Sir Cluck.
Yeah, no. I get you.
Azalea.
Rylan now just looks distracted by nothing.
How tightly are you holding on to this book?
Oh my god.
Pretty tightly,
I'm just curious.
considering the fact that he's not saying it, and she's just curious if he's gonna try and snatch it from her.
No, I would never.
Okay.
She's like watching, she's waiting for it if he's not gonna say it.
Mr. Honus, I will give you a chance to counteract this. Roll me a mental.
A mental. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
I
me
didn't
get a
say
taste.
I did not want to do this.
Oh, okay.
I
Well-
just want to do it in a smarter way.
Well, they don't so much as much care.
Okay, I understand that. However, I think once
is where the
they
mental comes
realize,
in.
I think once they realize what's happening, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, I kind
That's
of."
where the mental comes in.
Okay.
Because without this, they're just going to do what they see fit. If my cursor, thank you. Very well done. Okay, nothing happens. They are compliant.
Complaints.
Go further. No
Okay.
further to be said.
I have a great plan.
Mhm.
A wonderful
This is
plan,
the
even.
greatest plan.
I'm going to walk up to Azalea.
So she starts walking up, it is clutched to her chest.
And he's gonna, he's looking good. He's gonna say, I could tell you about that book if you just let me have it.
You're getting a lot of red flags right now.
Oh, I know.
It's like ding 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 ding.
Trust in the plan.
Oh, you don't have
Really?
to tell me that. You know exactly why they don't like that.
I know why.
The plan is simple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You could just say please, and I would give you the book and you would have to say a word.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Why?
Are you a child, or are you just gonna say, why a million times?
No.
Well, I guess if you don't want to know, that's fine.
No, I want to respect your privacy, and if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. But you don't have to barter for a book.
You're right, I don't, but it's what I'm good at.
Yeah. And you could also be good with manners if you tried.
You see, I'm intentionally not trying.
And do you have a reason for that?
Oh, I have several, actually.
Is it too private for you to tell me why you won't say please?
As a matter of fact, yes, it is.
Oh, really? She keeps walking.
It's the plan. Right, the plan, right?
How's your plan going there, Jonas?
Well, that was only plan one.
The plan. The plans are
Well,
simple.
mental.
No. I'm
We
doing
another
something.
mental?
I'm doing something first, and it's about to
Plans.
get messy here.
Okay,
Plans
you have
plural. are
they
simple.
seem like they're gonna give you one more chance at this.
A
I do
lapse
not
in
like this at
reason.
all.
Mm, mm.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Ignore that. That was a misclick. I'm not attacking people yet.
Yo.
Okay. All right.
Here's the plan, LDM, sir.
Okay.
The plan is simple.
Azalea is walking on ground that exists.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad we know
Wow.
this.
Here's the plan.
Wow.
I'm gonna make her slip on ice, causing her to slip off balance. While she's off balance trying to catch herself, I'm just going to smoothly come in and grab the book.
Plan is
Mhm.
simple, really.
The
The
plan
crazy
Really
part
great
is
plan.
very
No
simple.
way. No
the
way this could
crazy-
fail.
Azalea, can you do me a massive favor? Can you roll me your inspired action? Just,
I'm
Why
sorry,
not?
what?
check. No. I'm clarifying. I'm clarifying something. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. All right, but yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Concentration and focus. Um. Concentration and focus.
Oh, that's
Magic.
that's GM, but you see it was subpar at
And
best.
I mean, you have points of inspiration if you want to use them that badly.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm doing this out of pettiness, so it's really not that worth it.
A magic, and lastly,
Oh yeah, also subpar.
and lastly, what am I looking for? What do you perception? That makes sense. What I'm looking for. Not bad. And
Great though.
due to powers that be that I cannot speak of, these do get a +4. Which
Slightly
is
less subpar.
right. So it's a 14.
You're gonna kill Azalea here?
I'm not gonna. Azalea is going to slip.
So
Azalea is
Azalea-
not going to die.
Azalea slips, cracks her head open on the ground, and
Oh
then
my
proceeds to die.
goodness
in the
Okay,
east.
guys.
Azalea,
All right, you
roll
little
me
gremlins.
a
Sure, everyone doing this. I don't know. What I'm talking about. I can be fed past 12. I shouldn't
toughness
need
or
it.
ingenuity.
I just negate this.
This is not something you can react to, unfortunately. Not
This
with
isn't something-
you can not to this. No, not with the things that are happening, unfortunately.
You said a toughness or an ingenuity?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Not bad. So
That was
Azalea,
GGM, which it was a 17 for those that need to know.
Azalea doesn't nose the ice immediately and does slide quite a bit. But even with her sliding, she doesn't she isn't knocked off balance immediately, and she seems to hold her bearings quite simply. It almost seems like she's used to ice skating, even though this was a sudden and very out of nowhere scenario. Not even Azalea was prepared for Milo to strike back with such vengeance immediately. But through and through, she
What?
does keep a decent hold of the book, and gets to
Bullshit.
the end of this.
I don't want to
space.
use Plan C.
By the time she
The
hits the end of
plans.
it, she's gonna fuck it because I still want to do this. A bunch of maple keys make her float upwards from her staff.
Don't
she
make.
gently lands on the ground.
I don't want to have to do Plan C.
The
No one
plans.
will be happy if I have to go to Plan C.
So the plans are simple, right? The plans.
Don't. Just,
That's extremely petty from you, and kind of I wasn't expecting that one.
listen. If you don't give me it now, things are about to get a lot worse. All right?
Maybe you're gonna threaten me with a gun again over a book.
Oh no. It's not gonna be me. It's gonna be something much worse.
She squints at him. What are you talking about? It's just a book. You could just say the
Nothing
words.
you're gonna find out about, all right? So if you wouldn't mind kindly handing over the book, we can get on with whatever we're doing.
You see the sunset hits.
Do I be petty? Do I continue to be petty? Do I not be petty?
I'm glad everyone was on the same page. I'm really glad.
We've been on the same page. Where have you been?
We felt it, you know.
So much synchronizing today, man. It's good.
Just say please and I will give you the book. No questions asked. That's all I'm asking.
In the best interest of your safety, may I please have the book?
She immediately gives him the book.
You're welcome.
It was kind of a sad look. Just turns and keeps going.
So, Rylan has his book back. Everyone, you continue down this journey. Several days have passed. You guys eat your rations. You guys are 1 day away before reaching the statue. Now is the last chance to have any discussions or do anything you guys could possibly want to do for this final night.
I think I'm a healing that guy. 2 weeks takes forever.
I was just wondering. We were talking about how we were, before we got captured and stuff. How did you guys get caught?
Which time?
The before we all met, you know, that around.
I've been
that
caught a
time.
few times.
Bro, you fucking scared me. I was like, bro, we've been gone for a session, and all of a sudden y'all all got recaptured and escaped in the same fucking session.
No.
No.
Were you here for last session? Out of curiosity.
All I remember from last session, I think is last session, is Todrin being pissed at Pooba.
Yeah.
That is what happened.
That was last session. All right.
That
Yeah, I
did
was
happen.
like,
That did
I
happen last
was
session.
like,
I was just curious if you remembered the giant elephant in the room, or I guess in this case, the giant bird in the room.
Yeah, the big phoenix.
We have a phoenix now. Our phoenix is now a pet.
Oh, yes, I know that one.
Cluckington is a phoenix now. No, she's asking about like what, well, like how we like what how'd you get caught before we got here?
Right,
I,
right,
I,
right,
I,
right.
I'm just curious. You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
Well, from my recollection, it was, and I think this has happened for all of us, but it's not very easy to get captured and show up on a different continent. I believe that it was probably voodoo magic. Um, for me, at least.
Mm.
I don't remember. I remember going to sleep and then waking up in that cell.
I mean, the same for me. Also, like I was just, in a, I was just, in a tray, went to sleep, and decided, you know what, it'll be a nice time to sleep outside of my domain, and now I'm here. I also have no idea how the heck they got us across, got us to a wholly separate continent. So I'm gonna also side with the whole magic-y thing, but yeah.
So just to remind you guys, at the very start, you guys still have very hazy memories, hazy visions of this, because it appears you're still under some form of influence, but you guys do vaguely remember being transported one way or another. Whether if you were from Zar, you would have been in a vehicle of some sort. If you were from Uthwix, you would remember being transported through some kind of vessel, some boat, because you remember roughly like the waves and whatnot. But once again, those memories are very hazy. The first memory that you have completely was when you guys were chained up, lined up side by side, as many that were beside you in that line got immediately killed based on what one person said. And then after that, you were knocked out, and then you will find yourselves in a cell.
All right. If that, I definitely didn't remember that, but like, if that's the case, then he would have changed it to not voodoo magic stuff, but I was on a boat.
Yeah, no, slight revisions. Probably up.
Perfectly fine. It's been a while, so.
Boat of some kind. I couldn't tell you too much about it, but like, I went to sleep outside my domain. Was on a boat of which I have vague memories of, and now we're here.
You think we were on the same boat?
Possibly. I don't know.
That'd be pretty crazy. I mean, like, what were the odds of
2
us
hours
getting on
in,
this?
did you feel that really slight judder in the ship?
Remember that one jet, and then that somebody yelling shark, and then saying, "Oh, never mind." It wasn't a shark.
Yo,
Yo, small world.
These are absolutely clowns. Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, I see.
It's that one episode.
Well then, if we're going into our past, if that's all that happened, why do you try or why do you concentrate on that children's story so much? Have you explained that?
Huh? Oh, this?
The important book.
Yes, of course. It was what my, She kind of, like, looks down and kind of thinks. What do I call them? They were servants of the house.
You was rich? You're rich?
Nothing like that. It was, well, it's a long story. It's, if you guys are, I guess I'm comfortable telling you guys about it, but, it is a really long story.
I've got some time.
yeah, it's a really long story. I would have said it earlier, but being back at that castle brought back some bad memories, I suppose.
If
Hmm?
you don't have to make excuses. If you feel comfortable, you can tell us. If you don't, you don't have to.
I mean, I'm okay with saying it. It's just well, I guess you could say hmm. My family is my family's a noble. Yes, my family is a noble house. But they didn't like me very much because of my stutter. So they made me a servant instead, and the servants took care of me. And they gave me this book, or the other book I lost. But because of it, I really like this book. That's why I really want to get the book back. That's all.
Yeah, no, that's all. It's not. Yeah, it's not the maid or anything, you know. Just
Yeah, I'm kind of upset.
Hmm?
They didn't even have the gall to get rid of you. They just kind of kept you around as a servant. Just because of us.
Yeah, us Aves folk are pretty prideful people. I instinctively kind of look at Sir Cluckington with a bit of a rivalry at the moment.
huh.
This bird.
Mm-hmm. He's got bigger wings than I do.
Oh, I can fix that.
No,
No.
please don't, please don't.
Okay.
No, I can
have
fix that.
one-
Pulls out an axe.
No.
No.
Excuse me.
No.
No, please.
I have a question. How do you go from? Is okay, but how did you get from there from noble child to? You went from noble child to disgraced servant child to mercenary.
Oh, um, long story short.
Takes like a damn. No, just kidding.
It's like Jesus Christ! It took so ages to write. Ages to read. Oh my goodness.
Long story short, the house wanted. I accidentally spilled some water, soup, some sort of liquid on my not sister, on the lady, and the master of the house sent me to the woods where Darknull roamed. So, but instead of sending me out, the servants of the house, my family, they sent me with the mercenary group they used to be with, and I traveled with them ever since.
No, offense towards you or anything, but kind of hate your blood family.
It's okay. I just would, if I could help it, I would rather not go back there. But I would.
If you're ever wanting, if you ever find yourself back there, and you want some quick revenge, I'd be willing to,
I am always down for that.
rob them completely.
I'm always
Okay.
down to help you on that note as well.
Leaf kind of just raises her hands, like and waving them, like
It's okay.
Are you sure?
If I do the if I give them, if I if something happens to the family, I wouldn't know what happens to the servants of the house, and they took good care of me, so I wouldn't want anything bad to happen.
We're fine.
But that's also why I asked the queen for this, and she takes out the whistle that she asked the queen for. Oh, what happened to my roll 20?
I thought you were about to be like, oh, what happened to my whistle? I just had it.
I was like, where's my roll 20? It's like, I wanted to, like,
My
but yeah.
inventory, it
How did I
vanished.
lose this? Just
But yeah, that's why I asked the queen for this. She brings out the whistle. It in case I ever bump into them again, I can have the queen. Well, protect me and the servants.
Have
I
you ever
wasn't-
thought of just using the whistle to get the servants to work under Her Majesty?
The servants aren't treated badly in my home, and I wouldn't know if they
Servants
would.
aren't treated badly, but yet you spilled water and you were sent to go to the Dark Knoll.
They didn't particularly like me. The lady and the and the lordship, as well as his son, did not like me all too much and tend to bully me a bit. But I'm okay. It's all in the past now.
Liv, Liv,
But I didn't want
Liv,
to
stop saying
move
it's
them from my
okay.
other home. So no, I'm fine. I am. The servants of the household are were very kind to me, and I consider them family rather than the lady and the house. So it is okay. I guess it's how I can say it.
It's really not. It's just not. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that you were worried for me, but I am fine. Seriously. So, but yeah, that's why I cherish this book so much.
Right, so the book.
We'll get the original book back if we can.
I would like that, Mrs. Alia.
The whole time Leif has been a part of this campaign is literally just to get a book back.
It really is. She
Alright,
just
I'm
wants
done.
the book back.
Alright, I'm done. Bye.
But yeah, no, I really am fine. Thank you for worrying.
Alright.
If it's any consolation, Liv, they missed out on a really great daughter.
Aw, thank you. But I do consider the servants of the house my mother and fathers. So my mothers and fathers.
Just know, if should you change your mind on the whole, revenge thing, just, should you ever change your mind on that, I would be happy to oblige on that.
We will see if we ever hit my place of origin.
Very well then.
I'm gonna freaking rob them one day.
Let me know.
Just
I'll
rob
help you
them
on that one.
blind.
Yeah.
Let me know. I'll help you on that one.
All right. So,
Well then.
One quick thing.
go ahead.
I'm gonna poke Rylan.
You poke
Wait,
Rylan.
Wait,
Hmm.
wait.
You're literally
Wait.
poking.
Rylan perishes and dies immediately on the site.
Wait, slow down.
He's
Literally
dead.
poking the bear.
So I was downstairs because I was summoned, so I come back upstairs. And I didn't have my phone on me. However, there's been divine intervention that it was not of my creation. Loof, while you were
Yes.
explaining, once you got to the end of this long and strenuous journey of depression that was hidden about being enslaved and trauma and good backstory and good conversation, you notice like from like behind the tree almost, you hear a bit of ruffling and it kind of darts out like really quickly.
She gets
You
a
see
vision.
wolf. What? things we're gonna envision in my campaign. Not yet. I mean, what? Not my lore. But no, this wolf darts up behind the tree, and it seems like it has full intention and knows exactly where it's going. And Puba, you hear Puba scream. You're not sure what that scream was about. It was a manly scream, don't worry, but it was still screaming nonetheless.
I'm manly screaming.
Ah.
Worried about that. Okay.
And you notice the wolf. He screams wolf towards you guys, just so you guys are aware that there's a wolf that you couldn't have.
There's a wolf.
So nothing was there. Okay, I see.
So the wolf comes. No, the wolf is running full blast at you guys.
No, it's a joke. It's a cried wolf.
Yeah, suckers, I'm on a bird.
Okay. So it darts
The
past
Puba who cried
Azalea.
wolf.
It easily just says, "Hey, you're not gonna get me, Ryzen. You're not that guy." And darts and lands perfectly on Loof, knocking to the ground. And
Wait, can't they do a reaction? Hold
you
on.
can, if you want to. You definitely can try.
Can I do this? Hold on, wait 1 second.
Go for it.
Let me just get some anticipation to guarantee. Hey.
So are you defending, dodging, or are you gonna tough through it?
Dodge it.
Okay. You dodge, and then as soon as you dodge, it jumps past you at where you were going to be until you dodged, lands, and almost instantly, which is really weird for it to happen, it turns back on its hind legs and does another leap towards you with the same amount of force that it was going to the first time.
She's gonna keep doing anticipation. It's just
Okay.
Well, that's a reaction. You cannot just use it on repeat.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
This isn't in battle.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll
Not
allow
a
it.
battle.
So while you're using anticipation all these many times, once you get to your third use of anticipation,
Yeah.
eventually the wolf is given a bit of insight, or I guess foresight, and jumps into where you're going to dodge and still tackles you to the ground. It doesn't seem aggressive at all, which is the funny part. In fact, it is kissing, which obviously would wait to licks, and just kind of trying to comfort you. You're not sure why this is happening. Azalea, you're perfectly aware that this is probably something to do with Geronimo, because ideally, any other wolf would have probably killed Loof by this point. You're getting, in fact, Azalea, you're getting.
I
flashbacks
beg to differ.
You're getting flashbacks.
There's
to
gotta
that.
be at least one that
No, no,
isn't
no,
just
no.
wolf.
So,
Killed?
Azalea, you're getting really strong flashbacks to that one fight long ago, where Loof was flying above 3 wolves. You're quite sure any other wolf would just delete Loof right now, but this wolf obviously seems pretty tamed.
If we are going to talk about that fight again, I would like to bring the fact up that I was able to dodge, and that's why, and I was always in defense, and if I knew that, I would not have put everything into dodge at the time if I didn't know that.
Let Geronimo speak.
By all means, Geronimo.
Loof, once
Huh?
it's done giving you kisses, it bleps.
It
And then rolls
bleps.
on its tummy. Or rolls on its back. To expose the tummy.
Loof looks at Azalea like, what the heck is going on?
Geronimo is trying to comfort you, so you might want to pet the belly of the beast.
Loof kind of holds a hand out and pets.
It is content. Alright, it's going away.
Gotta catch 'em all.
It got its scritches, it's going away now.
Celia,
Wolf
please,
wanders
if
off.
you-
You're not sure where it went after it left behind a tree,
I
but it's just kind of gone. You might see it again. You might not.
The whole time, I know this isn't what Toronto would do, but this is what I would do if I was a god.
No. I can
The wolf-
perfectly envision
No.
because
When the wolf is leaving, it's like you take the Gmod, when you're moving it.
Alright, hold on. Okay. No,
When you're moving a ragdoll,
get
just
canceled.
get the graphic and just fucking yeet it into the air.
You're beyond canceled.
Okay,
It's
hold
not
on.
happening.
Let's not.
Stop letting her cook.
That's my thing for the day. Have a good night.
Hey, Gro, you just missed my really tragic
You
backstory.
missed the trauma, and the Phoenix is still there. The Phoenix is still there, but you missed the trauma.
Hey. Yo, shut up.
What?
Shh.
I said
You
nothing.
gotta ease. You gotta ease.
Ease. Yeah, no. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You gotta ease into it. Yeah.
What are you talking about? I have no idea
So-
what you're talking about.
Pooba, dear good friend, you guys have been on this nice journey towards the statue. You've left Mares to the nice, comforting stables of the town. You guys are headed full steam ahead to the statue. You
We
are
left
actually
the town?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You finished your little debacle with Tadrin. You guys went really nicely. He's actually very angry, but it's okay. He cooled down. But now you are ahead of the pack, scouting ahead, making sure nothing hurts you guys. Which is normally a loose job, but you decided give him a break. And you saw a wolf pass you, and you screamed back to the group, "Wolf!" You're not sure what happened of that. Do you want to run back, or do you want to just let it happen?
I'm dying. It's just a wolf, though. But I don't want to look like a dick.
Flashbacks to the wolves at the beginning of the campaign.
May I
Maloof
play the
probably
wolf?
killed herself again.
I like how you say stop bringing it up, and then you're the one who
And
brought it
you
up.
Brought it up.
I know.
May
So you're
I
going
play
back
the
to-
wolf?
I'll head.
You may. The wolf would be gone by the time he gets back, but I mean,
No, that's
if-
perfectly fine. As he's passing by, as the wolf is passing by, a little kiss of of his hand, and then yeet.
The fuck was that?
I did my
So,
job. Have a good.
So
Kiss Pooba.
the only
Congratulations.
thing you could possibly think about is that your god has control of life, but you're not sure if this is a sign from your god. Maybe?
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Buzz, there's a bee.
And now there's a bee.
You're right. I need to get buzzed. Thank you, nature.
You know, it did land on his ear. It did land on his ear. So you know what? That is a sign from the god.
As you're going back, Pooba, you notice that Aloof was I guess picking herself up from being assaulted. You're pretty sure that's okay. You don't see Tadrin. You hear flapping, but you don't see Tadrin.
Hey, there's a wolf, by the way. In case you missed it.
I think I noticed it, Sir Poopa. Thank you.
Where's Tadrin?
I point up.
You see a giant bird, and also there's a middle finger pointing down at you.
So, above you, with a little bit of water dropping onto your head, is a giant bird that is covered in rocks and water. It seems like its body is mostly composed of water, and its talons, while they're locked into place, seem still made of stone as well. You're not quite sure what you're looking at. It literally just looks like a giant phoenix if it was composed of rocks and water, where the water fills around the rocks like veins.
So what the bird doing?
Pastor
What the bird
Cluckington.
do?
That's Cluckington. The chicken.
Insight check.
Roll me an insight.
No one believes us. No
Roll
one
me an
believes
insight.
us.
This is not the
So
weirdest
you
thing.
are quite sure that Ryzen is trying to get back at you for multiple accounts of different things that happened during this entire party
This
so far.
cannot be the
You're
weirdest
sure
thing we've seen.
That the thing above you is probably some odd circumstance that has happened from probably either Geronto or Febo, because you've never in your life seen anything of this capacity.
Bird.
Alright,
do me a
so either
favor.
one of y'all spiked my alcohol, which I don't know why y'all do. You've been trying to get me to quit since I met you, or two, someone fucked with the gods.
This can't, no, bro. This can't be the weirdest thing that's happened to us.
I'm sorry,
I'm
I
not lying.
sneezed and it just appeared.
Oh my lord.
Who the
This is not the weirdest. No,
That part
this
was
is
not
the
canon.
weirdest thing that's happened to us. This is really
Can I-
not the weirdest thing.
Can I get it? Can
I
I
don't
get
know.
the
We
bird?
lost that bird even though it was in a cage. Weirder things have happened.
Can I get that bird to?
This is Clockington. I'm not lying to you. This is not the
Well,
weirdest
Yeah,
thing.
if this was Cluckington, it'd want to eat those seeds. And I'll go over to the bag and just throw the seeds up.
Okay,
Cluckington,
before that
eat the
happens,
seeds.
Sir
Also-
Cluckington.
He was okay. He's gonna be like, can you do that water stream thing, like the soft one, but like on top of Pooba's head?
So, what order do you give these instructions?
The seeds, then the stream.
Okay, so so as Sluggington is ascending down the seeds, he is making sure to keep you safely on its back, and he is now on his talons, more upright. He bends down to, I guess tilts down to start pecking at the seeds, but after about 5 or 6 pecks, he eventually stops, and as if remembering what he was told, he starts to shoot a stream of water that's a bit softer, like a fountain's flow, on top of Pooba's head. And Pooba, you can noticeably tell that number one, this stream of water isn't just water, and number two, that you probably have a few seeds in your head now. Not in your head, like in head forever.
See, Sir Cluckington would never piss on me.
Unless I told it to.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you the truth here. I'm trying to tell you the truth.
Leaf is kind of sad at the waste of seeds.
Oh my gosh. Oof, please.
Noticing, actually, funny enough, noticing this, Sir Cluckington stops again, pecks more at the ground, and then does the stream, but with more force so that it can reach Loof. It doesn't touch Loof, but it's in front of Loof now.
Here,
And
seed.
Loof- you can tell that while it's trying, not quite sure its intention here, it seems like it's trying to share. You're not sure what to do, but it's trying.
I'm starting to really like this bird.
Thank you.
It then goes back to the water flow in Pooba's head. It wasn't told to stop.
So it still wasn't told. I'm trying to tell you the truth here, alright? Like, that is Clockington. It listens to Taldrin and Elliot. Yeah, I have no reason to lie to you about this one.
Where's the stream coming from?
Its mouth.
Don't attack the bird.
Pooba thinks for a second. You can tell he's really considering something.
Don't do it.
Oh god,
And
he's
he, and
committed.
he tilts his hat down a bit, and he looks up, and he just opens his mouth.
What?
You start drinking the water, correct?
Yep.
This is the most, when I mean the most clearest and most hydrating, like this is, I don't even know how to describe this. This is that good, alright? No alcohol has ever accounted to how
It's
good
the
this water
it's
is
the
right now.
1900s Coca-Cola when they added cocaine in it, so everybody could get a
I'm telling you, you feel almost rejuvenated.
Hydrated.
It doesn't heal you by any chance, but you feel
This ain't
so
heal you, but it's
good
like-
right now after drinking this water that, I mean, honestly, you could go for like probably a 3-hour jog and still be fine.
This
Oh
ain't
my
no
God.
store brand bought water. This is that Voss water.
This ain't.
Ryron,
this.
you gotta get over here. You gotta make ice out of this shit.
Ryrance!
Ryrance is
I hate that you said that. I really do. How dare you invoke his name?
Ryrance is crazy.
I don't love
This
it.
ain't no Aquafina. This is some Polar Springs, bro.
Oh my lord. Oh, this one.
What did you say, Honus?
I actually love that he said that.
It's so. I mean, yes, it's perfect.
could sell some good
respond
ice.
to him?
No, I'm busy. I'm reading a book.
Oh,
So, are you just gonna?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
there's actually some really good water. Like, I might just quit drinking right now.
Water hose, fire hose function, go.
No. Why are you
So-
like this? Why are you like?
With Stone to do so, it doesn't change the trajectory.
Fuck.
So
Lord.
instead of it hitting Pooba with that nice fountain, it just kind of shoots it into the air. And because it's still kind of at the same arc as it was when it made the fountain in the first place, you don't notice anything immediately, but you do notice a giant, like, almost geyser of water just kind of ascend into the air. You're not sure what that'll do to the climate, but you're pretty sure it'll vanish the water.
We'll
Why?
we'll work on it. Good attempt.
Todrin. Why?
Well,
Why
it
are you
wasn't
like
going.
this?
Oh, we just wanted to blast him away.
Why are you like this?
Blast away.
Why am I like
The
what?
first thing that popped in my head when he said blast, like, not even gonna lie.
well,
I just held my tongue.
well, at least we won't have to worry about water for the time being.
Like I'm gonna share. I'm just kidding.
Yes, did.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So, do you believe the Clockington thing? Do you believe me about the Clockington part of this now?
No,
Of course not.
that's a different bird.
No, it's not.
I'd prove it to you, but I'm not gonna. Sir Cluckington, away!
So Sir Clinton noticeably hesitates. He finishes the stream, and he kind of stops. Like, he's definitely still conscious. But he just doesn't move for a second.
Oh,
And then
should
after
I?
maybe like 2 minutes of
Should I
waiting, no matter
ask?
what you say, it starts to rain. Then
What?
Sir Clinton takes off into the air.
One function at a time. I love this.
Oh my god, this is the most.
It's like a.
inefficient
It's like a.
processor ever.
Yeah, no, I'd rather believe that's Luke before I'd believe it's Sir Cluckington.
Hey.
Listen, you're much more willing to listen to directions than that bird is.
Oh.
I listen to directions, just one at a time.
Just. Whatever. Oh,
Go fluff yourself.
no. 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 I'm trying to be nice today. I'm trying to be a better person.
You're doing a great job,
Uh-huh.
I say, sarcastically.
Uh-huh.
Had to
Yeah.
let you know that about that part.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's so great, man.
I mean,
Whatever.
I walked
This
into a conversation. You immediately lied to my face, so you're not doing a good job.
It is not the.
Yeah, man,
Isn't-
you
bro,
gotta tell the
it is
truth.
not- That bird being Sir Cluggington is by far and away not the weirdest thing that's happened to us. Alright?
Yeah,
Why is that
and
so
I have
hard
two
for
minds.
Puma stops for a second. He just thinks on that, like on what Todrin said. Does that count? Wait, hang on, but it's the same body. And bodies only have one brain. I would know, because you only have to stab one to kill
Yeah, well,
someone.
please
Oh my
give me
God.
strength. Give me strength.
But what if I stabbed Todrin and he still lived?
Farewell,
That would
please
be
give me
two
strength.
points.
Please give me strength. Oh, Lord.
Todrin! If you get
Fuck.
stabbed in the head, let me know what happens. I need to know if you have another brain or not.
The rain stops.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. There was a lot of rain.
Your campfire's also out.
Wait, hold on. Is something happening right now?
You know what? F this, man. I'm going.
Did the rain put it out?
Yeah, the rain probably put
Yep.
it out.
Can I put a canopy over Ryland's head so the book doesn't get wet?
Too late now.
It's been raining for
Oh, unless you wanted to do that beforehand.
No.
I'd
Okay,
allow it.
I'm gonna save you the time, actually. there's. I'm just gonna say that once it started raining, Rylan was just making sure that no drops could hit this book.
Well, now I made it easier.
You know, after I'll take the risk of Dark Null, I'm going into the domain of this man. I'd rather deal with Dark Null than try to my best to be and try to be a better person.
As you go in the domain, you open this good old gate of yours. You're like, oh yeah, that's exactly where I want to go. Pretty the usual. You walk in. You're now face to face with Geronimo and Beppo.
The fluff.
Is this in character or out of character?
In character.
Oh, I'm being serious.
The
They
fluff.
both just kind of look at you, semi-confused. More so Geronimo than Beppo.
Why are you guys?
I was in the middle of eating Fun Dip, man.
Why are you? Why are you?
How did you get in here?
This is my domain.
Did I leave the door open?
This is my domain.
Is she a Dipsy blonde?
It is?
Huh?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't
No.
realize she was a Dipsy blonde.
Yes, very much so.
I thought we were in my place.
We are in your place.
Wait.
On the bright side, Ryzen,
Huh?
you can
Huh?
see that Beppo is a lot better.
It's
That's nice.
That's nice. But there's strangers in my domain, Trey.
it's great. No, it's great that they're fine. But like, how did these two deities? Why are these two deities here?
You can tell that you're really not in your.
I'm not
like
in
there's
my
too much grass, too many
Oh.
trees. The sun is out. There's water.
I
This is
think
not
I
the
left the
domain.
door open.
Oh, I see.
No, Jono, you did not leave the door open. Ryzen, are you okay?
Maybe a window.
How did? What? Where did?
Take a deep
How?
breath.
Why is he
Take a deep breath.
freaking out about us?
I don't know. You wanna
He's
try to
seen
calm
us
him
I
down?
did not-
twice.
I did not. I was not planning to
Thrice.
come here. I wanted to go to
Thrice.
my domain.
Jono,
I'm
you should try to
here.
calm him down.
Oh, calm. She's gonna clap her hands.
Huh?
Well, you have definitely seen Febo do her works of magic and grand will with more pizzazz or
And then you see
subtlety.
me.
You can tell that the same effect is taking place where the action is actually being committed towards, just with an open sesame type vibe. So you
And she
feel
she clapped and she was like, calm.
you feel a wave of like security kind of wash over you. Like you just kind of feel like there's no real reason to really panic,
Okay.
and you do with that what you will.
Okay. Okay.
Should I snap him out of it?
No,
She's
no, no,
like,
no,
"Alright."
no. I'm fine. I'm good now.
I don't think so. I think he's fine.
I'm good now. I tried to go to my domain, right? I was trying to be a better person.
He
It was
has a
being hard.
domain?
I was
Yes, he has the shout out of it.
Which
Get access
one's
to it
that
himself.
one again?
It's not on the same level as ours, but it's still its own place of sorts. It's like the darker side of the planet.
Why there?
It's nice to me, alright? That's the best way to put it. It helps me calm down. It's a safe space for me. That's the best way to put it for
Do you want darkness now? She's like already getting ready to
No,
clap her hands.
no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Did you leave the domain door open, by the way, or did you
Yes.
close it when you got in?
Oh,
No.
me? Yeah, the door is
Because-
always open.
No, not you. talking to Eva.
Um,
Did you close it or did you leave it open in the panic? So I'm curious
That
about.
was that was definitely my intention, but I'm not gonna lie. There's a very real chance I walked in there and was so confused I probably forgot to do so.
Or maybe too.
I will. Hold on. Get this right.
Cool. So, everyone, her more targeted towards Azalea and Pooba, given these voices are very familiar to both of you. You hear. I mean, I guess you all are very familiar with these voices, but more so those two. You hear the voices of a very panicked Ryzen and a very confused Toronto and a lackadaisical for the usual. Portal's still open. You can go in if you so choose,
Well,
or do not.
how many people have actually heard Toronto? I know everyone's heard Fabo, but I don't think everyone's actually heard or seen Toronto. To be fair.
That is true. The only person that's really heard that voice would have to be either Azalea and Pooba.
Nope.
No,
ever know?
I've talked to Toronto, but I don't think
we did
he
something
has
with that.
yet.
Almost
Not yet.
every time Geronimo showed up, I haven't been here.
That's a very factual statement.
You hear Febo, and you hear another god's voice. They sound very soothing, very slow to speak, but they don't sound like they're gonna kill somebody.
So, I still have how did I get here? That still is a question I'd like to ask.
That's probably my
You
fault.
walked in.
No, Toronto. He's wondering how his portal to the Shadow Main led him here. I probably just got messed up when I was sick. I missed a few things here and there. It might just be the portal, so that's fine. I can fix that.
Oh, you
But-
gave him the wrong key.
Right, there you go.
Okay.
Did Loof like her gift?
Yes.
What?
Ah.
Oh, I forgot to close the door.
Wait, are we not being
Azalea?
happy about this? I thought we were quiet.
I forgot to close the door.
Hi, Pooba. Wait, I like visitors.
That one's one of your followers.
I know they are.
Wait, are we visiting? Are we coming in? Is this happening now?
Yes.
Oh, alright.
Did
I don't.
Loof
Crow
like
doesn't
her
understand what's
gift?
happening, but people will walk into whatever.
Basically, Ryzen left the door open, and there were
I normally
gods talking to Ryzen.
I normally, instantly close it when I walk into places, but this was a big surprise. I walked into the wrong house and just never closed the
It's
door.
fine.
I'm sorry, Fabo. Sorry, Toronto. That's my
I
fault.
don't see why you have any reason to apologize, but
Why are you sorry?
I normally
hell?
close the door. I forgot. That is on me.
Is he supposed to close doors?
ideally
No.
yes. But
Why?
well, if we left a door to any place just open, people could wander so they're not supposed to be, such as the Shadow Domain, or oh my God, my brain just short-circuited again. Nah. All right, we're back. Or maybe Kenzu's place, or mine, or yours, even potentially Tawato.
It sounds kind of inconvenient.
I should
You
leave
said,
the
you said
door
convenient or
open.
inconvenient?
Yeah, it sounds inconvenient.
Yes, it's very
I don't
inconvenient.
like doors.
Yeah, just leave it open. That way you can walk in and out faster.
This is
I-
why he's my follower.
That's why. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Pooba, Toronto, you know.
Hi,
That's Toronto.
Pooba. Hi, Azalea.
I'm still.
Hi, Ryzen.
Hello. Hi. Yeah, no, it's the first time seeing
Your
seeing
name's
your
Toronto.
She had to take like a pause, and you see like her brain
I was just
processing.
looking at her. She's drinking. Pebble has her usual glass of wine, just kind of looking at Febo. I mean, Joanna waiting for an answer.
Solid 10-second pause. Yes.
Like the god?
Yes. Right?
Again.
Yes.
They named you after a
Yes.
god?
No.
No,
This
I
is-
That sounds kind of
am
ambitious.
Geronimo.
This is the deity. This is the actual Geronimo. This is the actual Febo.
Wait, you're not making that shit up?
No! I'm not lying to you!
Look at this. She claps her hands. And this time it's a bunch of bees.
I've been telling you the truth this whole time.
Bees.
Poopa,
But
do you wish
that's
for a
my
pet?
deity that I've been speaking to.
Lord.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, every time I tried, I didn't get anything, so I just kind of thought it was just like she didn't want to
I
talk to
was
me.
probably sleeping.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense.
I always sleep.
Yeah.
And then get woken up.
This connection just makes so much sense.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
rest is important, so I guess that makes sense.
That's good.
That's great. Is anyone dead yet?
No.
No, not here. Like
She
not
looks
here.
down at herself.
I mean in my country.
Oh, are they?
Like anything bad I'm not there, so I don't know.
Geronimo looks to Febo.
You don't remember at all. You didn't look.
No, cause I don't know this out of character.
Any other response I was ready for?
God.
Not that one.
That's
I
fucking
know you don't know
amazing.
how to character. That was the point. That was the exact point. You ain't supposed to know in character.
I don't know. I'm a god of fucking nature. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Nah, you don't know that. Tell you that much. Okay, moving forward. Amazing.
Why?
Freaking amazing.
I
as
think it's
far
doing
as-
great.
Well, that's great.
Febo was gonna say something and then she stopped, took a long sip of her wine, which doesn't seem dead, and then just kind of decided not to.
How are the crops?
She holds up a finger like 1 second and thinks, claps her hands. Alright, they're good.
That's good.
Did I do that right?
They didn't forget to put the haystack next to the vibes. Cause I know Gorog always forgot that. Like he always put the barrel next to the crate, not the other way around.
If you want, I can make the stuff that's missing just appear.
No.
Well,
no.
it's not missing.
No?
It just might be
Joanna.
misplaced.
We've been over this. Well, we can affect human life. Okay, my bad, not human. What was the word I used for this? Frick, I used the word for this. I didn't use human, because human wouldn't have hit this. God dang it. Brain, you can't do this to me.
Sentient.
There we go. Thank God. Sentient. There was other words, but I forgot them. I've written so much lore. I need to stop. Well, we can't affect sentient life directly. We can do small things to alter them, such as changing the crops and how they are maintained, or getting visions. Words. I'm going to stab myself, and I'm just never gonna wake up. That's the play here.
Just how with a glass of wine in your hand.
She slowly
Rising.
looks to Poopa. Slowly extends out her hands, ready to clap.
Toronto, what are you doing?
Give him a vision of his town.
You asked for permission to do that.
You said I
God,
could
no.
make visions.
She is
How many can you handle?
Don't. Oh goodness.
The past, the present, and the future all at once.
So here's all of no time.
Our whole universe.
This is when the world will end.
That melody. You ever heard of the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
How one loud clap
Our whole
caused a
universe
lot
and
of...
then I.
You know what that clap will do to me. Are you aware of the circumstances that you're gonna place me under if you put that clap into motion?
That's why she's looking to Femo for should I or should I not?
I just wanted to take a step back just to make sure you're aware of the consequences of that clap. The Big Bang Theory is not to be trifled with so gently and loosely. Anyway,
I am a goddess that's literally high on weed without having ever smoking it. Bro, I'm
Bad science history unraveling a mystery.
So
It all
one's
started
drunk,
with the
one's
Big
high.
Bang.
Okay. Anyway, no. Oh, you can just in small doses. To do that would probably break him. You can give him small ones that he can go through. When he's
Nah, I can take it.
No.
He can take.
No.
Memo snaps your fingers. It makes you go through a 5-minute rendition of your entire story you've had with this party so far. And I'm talking vivid detail in 5 minutes. Your brain is starting to hurt by the like 1/5 mark.
Bullshit. Even Poopa can't remember that. He's tipsy. Nah, I'm kidding.
You're not really retaining this.
Yeah.
You should be retaining this because it's the same thing you already knew before. But it's just kind of like
God.
Well, she did it already. It's fine.
we'll say that. She was about to sit in here.
Oh
for a while.
God.
Oh, but I could do this.
I
Take
am
a
a
little-
drunk.
What did she do? What did you do?
What is drunk?
I don't even know anymore.
Could you what did you do with drunk? Why did you what was the purpose?
What did you all do?
We'll assume that's fine. Maybe not, who knows?
Pooba, have this.
Oh goodness gracious.
2 claps.
What did you?
I cannot be good.
But
What did you
no,
do?
it's just flower crowns for both Pooba and Azalea.
I mean, Azalea's still upset. Realm doesn't just appear on her head. She was just yelling into it earlier.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank
Smell.
you.
That smells nice.
You're welcome.
You can come in, you know that, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
What was the reason that I mean you stayed for something, say.
No, I'm going to be honest. It was just like I was just like confused, and then I realized the door was open, and then they walked in. I didn't want to say close the door until after we had left. It's a lot.
Don't you have a fake god statue to be getting towards?
Sure. You could pay attention this. You could pay attention this time, so you can learn more about this person.
I could.
Alright, I can say very important stuff.
Oh,
They are a statue. Yes.
Dear,
do you know where my dad is?
They are.
Have you seen my dad?
where's my dad?
Which one is him?
I don't
That's
know.
bad
It seems
ones.
like the gods above it needs to give me an answer first before I
Oh,
fucking say stuff.
Scroll. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that
I
one.
can wait.
Just
I've done my waiting. with 13 years of it.
Bro, when I
What
tell you
does
there's
your
so much lore
dad
in this
look
Discord,
like?
holy
I'll stall. I'll
frick.
stall. What does your dad look like?
Well, he's kind of like me, but bigger because he's not part dwarf,
So
and
you
he doesn't look like he has an everlasting bitch face.
you but bigger and doesn't have an everlasting that bad word face.
Not my words. People just call me that. Well, not anymore. I punched him and then they stopped.
Hmm. Your father?
Yeah.
She squints her eyes for a second, and then the squint kind of relaxes a bit as she's sipping wine, and you can kind of see that she's looking at something, not at it like anything in particular, but just kind of staring off. And eventually, her eyes go to a look of confusion, and then a bit of like a little tinge of concern. And she's like, Eventually, she shrugs and says back, not says back, but like kind of just leans back a bit. Well, didn't find your father, but your mother's around somewhere, apparently.
What?
Where?
I don't.
What does
exactly
your
know.
mother look like? Oh shit, wait a second. Hold on.
Dang. What do you mean she's around?
Geronimo would know that she's supposed to be dead. That's why Febo is like, We didn't get that far into the. Yeah.
See, no, it hit because I was just like, oh, where is Esterano? But then it hit me because Pooba's whole backstory just went into my brain. And I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
Wait a
Yeah, I'm
minute.
looking to Febo, being like, where
are you?
I am not sure.
As far as I'm aware, she was supposed to be giving the worms nutrients.
What?
That is such a.
That's
What
definitely
worms?
Put it.
That's definitely a weird way to describe it.
Pooba, she's referring to a metaphorical way of saying that she is deceased and passed on.
Oh.
No, my worms need nutrients.
What?
Pooba,
I'm not explaining this process.
Pooba, don't worry, just don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You're fine. And
I hope that answers your question, though.
Apparently, she's not dead anyway.
I didn't answer anything. That was the opposite of what I asked.
Apparently, she's not dead, so you can find them eventually. I don't know what to tell you.
Is that bad?
I mean, I don't know.
Do you want her to be permanently deceased? If
I
we
don't
do
want her
happen
to. I just thought she was.
Probably have her go back to heaven some way, shape, or form. Wouldn't be that difficult, I think.
Oh
You
yeah,
know-
just this whole time, Geronimo's been making a life-size, bigger version of
Just making
Pooba
a. Just
with a
making a
less
father.
with a less bitch face
He's been making a father.
out of
for us.
leaves and vines to be like, have I seen your dad?
You know, your mother's. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
As far as your father is concerned, whatever he could be passed on, or maybe he's shrouded in something that I can't see, which is concerning. But for your mother, well, I don't know exactly where she is. I do sense her. A lot stronger than I would sense anyone else. Which could be concerning, or maybe not. That's up, depending on his perspective.
Can you sense the deceit?
No. Not really. That's left to those in heaven. While I do know that they are up there, I can't really sense them. Not anymore, at least. Ever since we fell from grace. She said with a huge bit of, what's wrong to use here? I won't say frustration, but irritation. Yeah, she was irritated when she said that. Definitely. That's the word we use.
You're hard to understand sometimes.
You think?
I wish I had all the answers, but I don't.
I have none of the answers. And she's gonna make a big bouquet of flowers and walk to Pooba and give him a hug. Also, maybe squishing the flowers, but that's fine.
See it like that. That's simple. I can understand what's happening here.
For comparisons here, this is like, how do I put this? This is like the long sip of water you had, but more in hug form.
Like what?
Like
Remember
the
that long
OC
sip of water
refreshing.
you had earlier from Sir Cluckington? It's similar to that, but in hug form, and more so, it fills your body with like energy. Like you feel very just like, oh man, sleep. What's that? It's like you have like caffeine in your body. You know, you're just like, oh man, don't need sleep. Let's get it going.
I just need
You want
this.
to spar? You want to spar? Get up and go kind of energy.
See, like I understand what's happening here. This is really simple. You're kind of just like I don't understand half of what you're saying. Like you should be more simple. I think. No offense. Like,
I'm taking.
maybe that's your thing. I don't know.
It's her thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then. You do you.
It is her thing.
You begin to get
I
used
mean,
to
I
it.
did give you an answer that you were looking for. It wasn't the exact one, but
It was the opposite of what I was asking. Actually, I was asking about my dad, and you gave me a bunch of information about my mom, which I appreciate. It's just weird.
well, I went looking, but I couldn't find. And the next person to look for would obviously been her, which is, like the two, you and your father. Unfortunately, I don't know where he is. I figured that information would be just as good.
Follow your heart. And maybe some help for me because I kind of want to figure this out too.
Oh, okay, does West sound right? Because I was thinking West. That's what my heart was saying.
I feel like the Kabuto and I's RP is about to get a lot more complicated.
Probably West.
All right, West it
It's
is.
just
Yeah.
wait. Stop. Can you like? I understand that you want to find your mom, but can we do what we were doing first?
Well, let me put it this way, right? Because our whole thing is like we gotta stop the Dark Null. And she was killed by Dark Null.
I see.
But she's alive, which means if we figure out what happened to her, we can bring back everyone who was killed by Dark Null.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That sure is wishful thinking.
That is definitely a line of reasoning.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell who's God is who. There you go.
That surely is a line of reasoning, alright? Again, let's discuss this after we finish what it is we are doing. Besides...
Speaking of which, what is the rest of the party doing? Besides, I guess it's kind of...
Azalea's eavesdropping. But outside of that...
Azalea's sitting by Rylan.
Todrin, Rylan, Luth.
Todrin's just working with the bird, trying to figure out the limitations of
how
this.
to train your phoenix.
How to train my water
Luke's
phoenix.
trying to get the... Luke's also trying to get the bird's attention, trying to, like, get a quick bath to get the wolf spit off.
So what you're gonna want to do is not do the fire hose. Do the soft stream. Don't.
Yes, just the soft stream. I just want to get a little wet, not drenched.
So it follows the initial instructions. Then, similar to a scenario that everyone's familiar with, I'm not even gonna make that analogy. People might not have seen it. It takes the instructions given it first. It was a No Way Home reference, but I don't know if you
Oh,
caught up to that. Do that.
which one's that?
That's
For
when all the
everyone.
Say that. Break.
That's wait. Is it the last one? Is it the
Yes.
last?
Spider-Man.
Yes.
The most
Yeah,
recent
yeah.
one?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
So it follows the instructions of using the soft water stream. However, when it hears the additional instructions from Luke, it starts to alter what it's doing. So it starts the stream, but then it adds a bit more pressure, which means the stream would go off of Luke, and then it starts to, as quick as it possibly can, open and close its mouth. This effect not only is like is a upwards motion of water that eventually like spreads out a bit more, but like Steiner said, it does function similar to a sprinkler system. So now you have a sprinkler system of water.
That's perfect. That's perfect. And then you like, you know how birds like take their legs and like fluff them up while they get like wet, stuff like that to take a bath. She does exactly that. Leaf does exactly that.
Eventually noticing that you're shaking off water, he would stop.
Can we see this?
Not from the angle that the portal's at. You can definitely hear water and the sound of a sprinkler, or whatever you
The sound of a
because you don't even know what a sprinkler is. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I'm sorry. The sound of a sprinkler.
Just like I
We're
don't
not
know.
going back to the GPS.
Just like just like I don't know what a GPS is. Totally.
Shoot you. With your own gun.
My own gun. That's kind of crazy, man.
Anyhow.
Alexa, take the left at the sprinkler.
Is Geronimo being sad? No, this is out of character. Is Geronimo being sad by what's going on outside? Cause I'd imagine you'd be able to tell.
What's the question?
I was asking if Geronimo was sad by what was going on outside.
Oh, because of the washing
Yeah,
off of
yeah. That's it. That.
Well,
because I kept hearing that, and I wasn't sure if that was in character.
It's a mix of both. One was for the memes, and then one was actually me because I have already know.
So I'm gonna say this a no, Kabuto?
You see, if she senses it, she's gonna slowly raise up her hand to try and summon another one.
Oh Lord.
Bebo is just kind of watching Geronimo. Of course, she never knows what goes on in her sister's head, so she's just kind of waiting.
What are you doing?
I'm going to summon the wolf, but no kissies, because apparently Luke doesn't want kissies or whatever. More tummy scratches, but I'm gonna make it a different wolf so they can have tummy scratches and feel nice.
Okay. Loof. You're shaking off and drying off from this nice shower that you've been provided by the best source of water in all of Edarm, and or so you've heard. And you hear something behind you, and you hear what happened again. It starts to whatever this is. It starts to moving at you very quickly. In the distance,
Luke is going to do anticipation as a reaction. And she instead of just dodging, after she dodges, she's going to shoot herself up into the air.
Okay. You dodge, and the wolf misses and then lands right behind you, just to notice you now ascending into the heavens.
You know what?
Into the tree.
We're playing this game?
Into a tree. If she go into a tree and she's gonna hide.
Oh my god, cute.
Joke's on you, bitch. I control the trees. I'm gonna bend that tree down.
Oh Lord.
So as you're now in this tree, you notice that the tree is the ground's getting a lot closer than you first thought. And now you start to see everything upside down, to include Todrin and Sir Cluckington. But more importantly, the wolf.
And
See-
the wolf's gonna lay on his tummy. Or on his back, fuck. Showing his tummy. You don't get a choice. I'm gonna
Luke's-
shake the tree.
Luke was going to step off and like pet the tummy, but now she's gripping onto this dear branch for dear life.
So, as you're holding on, roll me in athletics. As the tree is now violently shaking with no wind source, and Todrin, you're just kind of watching this happen. Good
But,
hold,
yeah.
good, very good hold.
Puma can see all. Yeah, like Ryzen and Puma can see this shit going on. Like her hands are moving.
Has
Loof.
A bit more of a HD
Loof, that's-
coverage of this right now, and it's just kind of watching.
It's a good wolf, Loof. It's fine. Just pet the thing. Make Geronimo happy. Just pet the wolf. Make Geronimo happy.
Let me come for you!
Who is Geronimo's surprise?
Deity. It's a god. It's a god. It's a goddess. Deity one. You know. Make the deity happy. Make the deity happy. Just pet the wolf. Pet it.
I was shaking too fast.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop it. Like just immediately.
See, she's trying to be nice. Pet the wolf. She's trying to be nice.
We've like kind of like still is kind of gripping the branch, but then she slowly starts to let go, and then rushes from the tree and like just goes by the wolf and starts petting its stomach.
Yay.
I don't want that. That was
When
scary.
I'm sad, I always pet the dogs.
That was scary, I was a Poopa. Sir Eisen.
It's okay. It's okay. She's just trying. She's trying to. She's just trying to be nice in her own way. She's trying to be nice. You know,
Oh yeah.
comfort
I'm
you with
gonna
the
bend the tree
wolf.
back to where it was.
You know, try to come. She was trying to comfort you. You know, in her own little way. Just, you
I
know,
like puppies.
yeah. See, puppy. Just, yeah. Just pet the. Just pet it. Yep. You'll make everyone happy. Okay.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy right now. This works.
Thank
Just
God I don't follow any gods. Voluntarily.
pet-
He said it out loud, correct?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Geronimo. Dear.
Why?
Cry.
Why are you crying, Geronimo?
Was I able to hear it? Just so I know, so I don't
Oh,
accidentally.
1000%.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's mean. I'm like,
Hmm.
You made her cry. You made her cry, Todrin. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? This
Alright,
is
he's-
why I tried to leave.
I'm glad Poopa followed me. And
I mean-
Azalea.
He's not that mean. Actually, Puba thinks back to like earlier before being chased around with a sickle. Okay, he can be a little mean.
Only a little.
Only a little.
Do you trust him?
Again, thinks back to the sickle. Yes.
Azalea,
Mostly.
do you trust him?
Yeah.
Okay, he's fine. He's nice.
Hmm.
The most confused are normally the most frustrated. It's only natural.
Alright. Well. Well, oh.
Call me confused.
Well then, it's
She
been
made sure
wonderful.
you heard that, by the way. Like, you heard it from the portal, but you also heard it again in your own head. She made sure you heard that one.
Alright then, well, it's been I think we've had a wonderful conversation here. Unintentional, but still. You know. we'll get out of your hair now, if funny. And all right, Papa, let's come on.
Bye, Ryzen. Bye, Pooba. I'm gonna give a
Bye.
hug.
Oh, okay.
And the wolf's gonna go to Azalea and give cuddles. Like, bye, Azalea.
Scratches under chin.
Oh my god, you were suffering over there.
All right, none. Because of a wonderful rest of. No, I'm not
You
even.
guys are doing great.
So what are you? And I walk out. I don't know if Pooba's following me at this point. Might be entranced by the deified hug, the divine hug.
That's a nice hug. You should get a hug.
Fabo?
Yes, Horizon.
Faba?
Bless you.
Toronto.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Stop.
Bless you to get.
Stop. Freaking only one who is normal is freaking Crow.
Huh? What?
Huh? I said bless you. What the?
Oh, your mic didn't pick it up then. I did not hear you say bless you.
Oh my gosh, man.
All I heard was Crow going, bless you. And I was like, okay, I was gonna say thank you. And then Crow kind of do his usual stupid freaking, like, yeah! And then, whatever, back on topic.
His pain.
Pebbles taking another long sip of her wine after being called by both people.
No.
Hug?
Hmm?
Hug?
Do you open my
Oh.
arm?
I would, but in good time.
Fair enough. Alright. Again.
Do
only if
you
it's-
want a hug, Ryzen?
I think I'll be fine. But thank you.
Does it?
That's not what I said.
How can he hear me? I'm whispering.
You're not a quiet whisperer.
How quiet is quiet?
A bit softer than that. Like turn off noise suppression and then lower it again.
I hate.
I got it. I'll be quiet.
Oh
my
my.
goodness gracious.
Alright, Febo, you have a wonderful rest of your time. You as well, Geronimo.
Bye.
And then
Be
I
careful.
probably will. That is the plan. That probably walk out. I don't know. Again, I don't know if Pooba follows.
Yourself.
But again, I don't know if
Well,
Pooba. I don't know.
please,
Like I don't know if Pooba follows here.
Bye bye.
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 I want to
Wait, no, I
visit
don't
them
do that.
more often as the door
Wait,
closes.
did I get the right? Did I get? Wait, did you give me back my the? Can I go to my actual place now?
Portal closed.
All right. Guess I'll try it then. I try again then, and see if I go to my place.
You are in your place.
Sick. Am I sick?
Oh. I was so
The
confused.
first-
I was like,
No, the first sick was like sick, like great, I'm back here, and then I'm like, wait, am I actually sick? This.
no. Everything
Okay.
seems fine.
Whew. And it's clean.
All right.
Oh, great. I'm just here chilling now.
So, really quick, other than Pooba, did anyone else receive a hug from Geronimo?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I think the other people. I think
So,
Loof and Azalea just got the wolf thing.
that's fine. So, as everyone prepares to sleep, Pooba,
Yep.
you feel too energized to fall asleep. Do you want to focus on trying to sleep?
Nah.
You will wake up with a point of exhaustion in the morning.
Because I'm energized?
right now, and you won't be getting a full rest. Yes.
Didn't wait, wasn't this supposed to be like multiple days worth of energy? Like
Is that
per
what was
person?
specified?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping. That's my fault.
I said you could go on like a 3 hour jog, you'd be fine.
It's
Oh,
like the equivalent of downing an energy drink, feeling the energy boost, but still needing the sleep, but you can't go to sleep.
okay, no, that's fine.
That's actually a
Alright.
perfect analogy right there.
Perfecto.
Then I can
I've had to
just,
deal with that multiple occasions.
then I can just sleep after.
Okay.
In the morning.
Yeah, why not?
In the morning.
Well, you'll be waking up with disadvantage then, so just keep that in mind.
Disadvantage on what?
In waking up, people are gonna have to try to force you to wake up.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, morning hits. So all of you get your long rest.
Ow.
You all take
Okay.
1 point of damage because the morning
You got hit by
hurts.
warning.
You got hit by the morning.
So,
Morning got hands. Morning got hands.
Oh my god.
actually, so instead of rolling, I will say this. It takes you guys a great deal to wake Pooba the frick up. If anything,
He's dying.
I would say it probably takes a good 30 minutes to try to wake
If
him up.
anything, if it took longer than like 5 minutes, Todrin would just have Cluckington carry him with his talons while we walked.
Is
So
the bird able to hold that much?
I would
it's not
imagine
even- it's
so.
honestly not even about that.
Okay.
It's a big bird that can carry me. I just
You.
need to be able to carry
It carried
a
a third
Pooba.
of a it carried a third of a tree. I
That
feel
too.
like it'd be fine.
A third? I thought it was just a branch of a branch of a branch.
He said a third of a tree. He
It was,
described
that was like the analogy I put down. It wasn't exactly a third of a tree, but it was like taking a branch and it had its own branches on that branch. It wasn't.
I,
by
I thought it
any
was just like a large branch.
means- It was a large branch,
Okay.
a very large branch.
The point still remains though. Like I feel like this would be fine.
So holding it in its talons, it definitely could. But you notice that Sir Clockington is having a very hard time getting off the ground like this. Not sure why that is. But Sir Clockington is like, he grabs Pooba, and he's now on one talon, and he tries to flap, but then he like puts his other talon back down, and then realizes that's not a good idea, because that would probably squish Pooba. So then he sets Pooba down, and then gets in the air, and then tries to pick up Pooba again, and then lands back on the ground, and then completes the cycle for like
Oh my gosh.
5 to 10 minutes.
Oh my
You are
gosh,
really
it's
not
so
good at this, are you?
It's so slow.
Fine, gosh, I'll get off the bird and put Pooba on the bird.
Sir Cluckington has no issue and is now aloft into the air.
Oh my lord. I feel like this bird should definitely be strong enough to do this, but
So,
jeez.
I'm like 90% sure that the bird would be probably strong enough to
It should
carry.
definitely.
Oh, there's no
No.
question of the strength. You're really well aware of the strength. You're
It's just not good at its job.
so as you guys
Stupid.
eat breakfast and maybe leave something on the side for Pooba when he wakes up.
Leave it on his back. Leave it on Cluckington's back. He wakes up.
You guys do proceed thanks to Pooba's scouting ahead. You guys know exactly where you guys need to be heading.
Pooba's scouting in his sleep?
No, previous scouting before the whole bird thing. He went up ahead. He saw what looks like to be a path of some sort, which is great because you guys haven't seen a path since you've been heading up north.
Hmm.
So
It's a trap.
after a good bit, you guys do manage to see a small path, and then you see that surrounding this path, you see that the trees are aligned in a very specific way. This is definitely not natural. Therefore, this could be the location. So, as you guys are approaching closer, you see that the path gets bigger, and you see that the trees themselves are getting more closer and closer together to the point where now a lot of the trees in this area are just touching each other, like trunk against trunk, leaving no spaces in between.
Oh my.
You will space for Jesus there.
And what you see is what we'll discuss next session.
Ba-da-ba-ba.